What y'all doing up? What are y'all doing up? Why are y'all awake? What's going on, y'all? I took a whole day off and got all these text messages and messages on my messenger board. What is going on? Hey, everybody. I had to put Papa Bear to sleep, y'all. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hey, 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 hey. Who's all in here? Dang, it's 67 people that can't go to sleep. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I should have got me a Starbucks. She said I took a nap and can't sleep. Oh, you can't sleep? Hey, Cassandra. She said I was just about to go to sleep. Last day holiday in Malta, back in the cold UK. Oh, it's cold in UK? It is cold? Wow. She says thumbs up as you can't come in. Thank you so much. Hey, yes, you guys, y'all been slacking on my thumbs up. Y'all have definitely been slacking. But look, let's have a conversation, y'all. Let's have a conversation. She said, we got a hurricane coming to Georgia. Oh, you do? Be careful, Jazz. Be careful. Granny Kids of 3 said, I just got home from work. Okay. She said, hey, y'all, I'm up braiding hair. Girl, I wish you was in Houston, honey. I'll be have you right on over here doing my hair. You hear me? She said, I've been checking for you like it was the 4th of July. Stephanie, you funny. I took off today. I spent time with my family today. So, but they sleep now, y'all. So I was like, you know what? Let me check some of these messages or whatnot. So I really don't know what all happened today, but I heard a piece of this and a piece of that. Okay. I probably don't need to know everything, but what I did hear was that Dawn admitted that her brother told her that he did call Brianna all those times. I just thought that was funny. I said, wait, what? She admitted it, or he admitted it. So apparently he admitted that he did call her. Now, of course, we know he lied and said the reason why he called her is because he thought something was wrong with his baby. We know that's a lie, because at first, what did he do? At first, he denied it and said we were lying. Matter of fact, he said that it was Photoshop, remember? But now, all of a sudden, he's admitting it. And, we already see that Miss Season took down her message because she's like, damn, I ain't know you was going to come out here and tell the truth. I thought I was going to be able to lie for you. But yes, I heard that Dawn went on 2K and admitted that her brother did call Brianna all those times and said he didn't know that he had called that many times. How you not know you called somebody 40 damn times? That's just a bit obsessive, don't you think? So anyway, I thought that was hilarious, y'all. I did. She said, LOL, I'm too busy rebooking customers affected by in Florida. Let me check now. Oh, wait a minute. What happened in Florida? Florida had a hurricane or something? Did Florida have a hurricane? She said, hey, more than people full of crap. Yes. So, and another thing, she said he lied to Miss Season. She posted that to find out the truth. No, Jazz, I believe she was trying to cover for him. I think she was really, really trying to cover for him. I think she knew that he did that and she was trying to cover for him. That's just my belief. I mean, hell, she's been covering for him all the other times, right? She said, Robert don't give a F about embarrassing his good girlfriend. I know, right? I'm drinking this good old water. She said, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I was screaming for Amoira for real. If something set themselves up, because if she go and pop up on his show with the real truth, they're gonna look crazy. Who? Who you talking about? You talking about going to 2K show? I am not going on no 2K show. I don't listen. Let me tell you something. I am not going on there. Let me tell you why. There is no need to go on there. They still trying to vindicate Robert. They're gonna be trying for the next 15 years. Trying to vindicate Robert. I mean, LaTruth. They still, let me tell you, they know he's not vindicated, right? She said, Amoira, are you going on 2K Live? No, I'm not. You heard he invited 3 people from both sides. I'm not on those sides. See, that's the thing. I'm not on those sides. I am not on those sides, okay? I just prefer to blog about the things that he's doing because, you know, I can see it clearly and a lot of people can't. So I'm just helping people see the bullshit that he does, okay? I'm not on those sides, okay? I don't want the truth to fall and stumble and lose his platform and all that stuff. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to point out the manipulation, gaslighting, and lies. That's what I do. You know, he's she said there's nothing to prove. Their divorce is over. That's true, Talisa. It's nothing to prove. But see, they going on 2K because they want, I don't know what they want. They've been on CNN, NBC, ABC, 1, 2, 3, LMN. They've been on them all, right? And ain't nothing happened. So going on 2K is not, nothing is going to happen going on 2K, right? So, you know, but they feel good about going on there and repeating the same thing that they repeated on all 51 of their channels already, okay? But they still trying to vindicate him, you know what I mean? It's hilarious to me at this point. They say the same thing, you know. I heard, what's his name? The pastor, the pastor that got kicked out of church, call me a demon. He don't know me to call me a demon. I thought it was rather crazy, but go off, okay? I don't even know why he, as another guy, worried about another woman being pregnant or not, honey. That gives lady boy to me. But anyway, go off, say what you gotta say. You know, he don't know me to call me a demon. See, let me tell you something. They call you a demon and call you out your name when you talk on things that they don't want you to talk about. They don't want to hear you talk about. It is not something that they support, right? And because they don't support it, they get mad and call you out your name. Okay, where you do that at? Where you do that at? All right. So let them do that. That shows who they are. I'm beyond that. I'm past that, honey. I started off doing that. I have grown. If a year later they still doing the same thing and they haven't grown at all, then let them stay where they are, right? Okay. She said, well, John need the same energy. He must have threatened you because you don't say nothing about him. John wouldn't dare threaten me, Miss Sunshine. I don't know who you are, baby, but I wish John would threaten me. Child, you hear me? I wish he would, but he ain't. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you, Miss Sunshine, John is doing what real men do. Okay, and that's giving people dust. He gave me dust. He gave y'all dust. Okay, see, you used to lady boys. You used to men acting like whole bitches out here that come online and justify themselves 79 different ways. Okay, most men don't come out here with the foolishness because they let you believe whatever it is you want to believe. See, a person's character speaks for itself, right? So a man don't have to come out here 79 different ways and jump on 51 different channels and say, I'm innocent, I'm innocent, I'm innocent, okay? Character speaks for itself. So that's why Ja is giving y'all dust, okay? Because Ja know if he says something, it's going to be a whole lot of vultures, I'm included, is going to come after that ass, okay? He ain't doing that, okay? Everybody want to talk the same, okay? Men don't argue back and forth with a group of women. Because see, what is going to happen if they do? That's going to keep them up at night. Now, I don't know if your daddy told you or your mama told you, but it's not wise to go against a woman, a black woman at that, okay? So now the truth has chosen to go back and forth with women. That's why he's in the situation that he's in. He went on a world tour to prove his innocence, okay? If he would have just kept it quiet inside his own home and let them deal with it behind the closed doors, he wouldn't be in the situation he's in. He wouldn't be up at night trolling people's panels. He'd be sleep deep in it, baby. He'd be getting him some nook, some sweet, some juice, okay? But he can't do that because he's the one chose to act like a lady boy and come out here with all that mouth. Again, Janelle ain't said nothing. He giving y'all dust, okay? That part, all right? So it's a difference. It's a difference. It's a whole lot of men that have put hands on their girl, shook her up, did this, that, and the third, and they ain't coming out here to talk about it. It didn't hit TMZ and all these other channels, and what do? Not nothing. All them times that different people have hit people. Apollo, the one I just talked about. You see him out here defending himself and say he didn't do it. He told the police he didn't do it, right? But he didn't tell social media he didn't do it because he knows social media waiting for him so they can eat that ass up, all right? So that's what it is. And so let me tell you something. Janelle has a PR, which I think LaTruth did have a PR at one time, and they let the PR go because you got to pay for a PR. Him and Brianna both had PRs, right? A PR would tell you, ignore that. Do not go back and forth. Ignore it. That's a good PR. A good PR would tell you, don't entertain the foolishness, because what did I tell you yesterday? If you water it, it will do what? Grow. Okay? You water it, it will grow. And in my opinion, I believe the reason why it grew to where it is now is because of all those content creators that was recruited to defend the truth, kept watering it and kept watering it and kept watering it. And it then tore down this channel, tore it down to the ground, okay? So they can thank all the 51s for that. All the 51s that kept on talking about it and talking about it and talking about it, because they act like that's the worst thing that's happened on social media, and it's not. They're divorced, to be honest with you, is not even, it ain't, the things that happen in their marriage ain't even the worst. It ain't even the beginning of the worst. It's people that still married today that has went through way worse than Robert and Brianna could ever imagine. Ever imagine. To be honest with you, they probably could have worked out their relationship, because what they went through ain't nothing. It really ain't nothing. Even though he's a full-blown narc, it still wasn't to the capacity of which everybody makes it seem like it was such a bad marriage. You know, it's people that still married that can tell you that they went through way worse. Okay, even if it was, you know, dragging or snatching a neck or pushing or whatever, it's still not the worst. I mean that. Okay. And they probably could have worked through it. But because there's women that came out and chose to say things like, she don't deserve you, you need to leave her, she's a whore, she's a bee, you know, all this stuff or whatever. Hey, he let y'all emotionally control his mind. So now he don't have a family. He don't have, you know, a wife. His kids are all over the place. He messed it up himself. I mean, let's just keep it real. He messed it up. He did. Trying to impress y'all. The internet, honey. The internet. Because y'all want to blame Brianna for everything. Blame her for everything. She said, the more you know, Mr. Battle is your biggest fan. He just might make an appearance tonight since he can't sleep at. He in here right now. I'm sure he is. He in here. They hate that girl. That's why they won't hush or they won't shut up. They do hate her. They hate her so much that they wanted Robert to hate her. Right? They hate her so much. She said 2K know all about this story. He just playing dumb. His supporters told him not to touch that story because it would put his platform in jeopardy. Well, I'm not going on his show, honey, child. That is, I'm not interested, honey. Not interested at all, baby. No, 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 no. The reason why they're doing it is because they still feel, let me tell you how they operate. They think that everybody in the world needs to be against Brianna and she needs to have no supporters. They hate the fact that people still support her. But this is what I don't understand, right? You remember when I said everybody deserves a support system? Like everybody. Everybody has a support system somewhat. If you don't have a support system, then you like, I know you have to be so depressed and you know what I mean? If the man that chopped up, unalive people, chopped them up and ate them, Jeffrey Dahmer, right? If he can get a support system in which he has one, or is he still alive? I don't even know if he's still alive, but I know he had one, okay? He was in jail and still had people writing him and all kind of stuff, right? If that man can have a support system, then why can't Brianna? Why can't Robert, right? Everybody deserves a support system. But the true supporters, they get mad, angry, vicious, right? They get mad because people choose to support Brianna. Why are they mad at Brianna's supporters? Support her, support him. They choose to support the truth because in their mind, they say everything that the truth says is true. And, we just know that's just not true, right? We know that's not true. We know it's not true on both sides. But I believe because they all came together as a big group, they have to stick with the same story, okay? They have to. If one of them say, well, I do, well, he did come out and lie and try to make it seem like the call log was Photoshop. And now he's trying to say that he did call, but it was because of his daughter. Well, I mean, that is manipulation. He is trying to manipulate us. They will never come out and say that. Never, ever, ever, ever. They can't because their supporters are his supporters, right? That's why, in my opinion, I don't see them growing at all. At all. Okay? She said, Dawn going on his platform because she broke. He paid you to come on, so Dawn got her little 40-ounce money. Oh, well. Yeah, well, she could stay. I'm not even, listen. I heard Felicia eat her up, though. The little bit Felicia was up there, I did hear. I went back and heard Felicia ate her up. So, hey, it's all good. You can tell when she's like, get her off of here. Drop her down. Drop her down. She definitely don't like to hear the truth and don't like nobody going in on her. Did you hear it? Drop her down. Get her off here. Kick her off. She always wants somebody to kick somebody off when they're saying things that she don't like or she cannot, communicate about, right? But it was just funny hearing her. She's always throwing her brother under the bus. I don't even know if she realizes it, but to hear her say that he did make those phone calls made my heart warm because it was a bunch of people saying those calls are fake. They fake the documents because everything we do, we fake it, okay? Please do not hide or block anybody, moderators, out of the my comments unless they are being disrespectful, please. And thank you. Now, if I find out that you guys are doing it, I will take your rant away, okay? Do not, I be getting text messages of people telling me that y'all are blocking people out of the chat because they say something that you don't like. Now, if they're disrespectful, that's one thing. But if they're not disrespectful, please do not block them out of the chat. She said they were not fake. I was on the phone for many hours. No, we know they ain't fake exclusive. We know they ain't fake. He know they ain't fake. Dawn admitted it. She said, I talked to bro, and bro said that he did call her, but he didn't realize that he called that many times. Well, what was he having, a psychotic episode or some shit? She said, but he called about his daughter. Dawn know that shit ain't true. Dawn know that ain't true. Amoira has her own iPad, right? Her own iPad to where he calls and get on her iPad. If he wanted to talk to his daughter, he could have called Amoira iPad, okay? That wasn't about, no, I want to, my daughter was crying and screaming in the back. No. The reason why she hung up in the first place because this man wanted to talk to her about her new relationship. Now, people don't want to believe it because they stuck on stupid and they really think that Robert has been really telling them the truth and Brianna is the liar that they say she is. That's just not true. It's not true. You know, exclusive. She said he knew all he had to do is look at his phone and check the call log. He would have seen how many calls he sent to her. He was determined with all that yelling that he was doing. He was determined. Exactly, exclusive. See, they don't believe me when I've told them, I've heard this man yell. She answered the phone and he'll just start yelling and fussing. Like, the truth really do act like he controls her. Like, the calm, the truth that you guys see on camera when he comes on, right? The calm, the truth that y'all see is not the real the truth. That ain't the truth behind doors. The calm now, I want peace for everybody. I want everybody to win. I love all y'all. God is good all the time. I just want peace and harmony, and I just want everybody to win. That's not the truth. That's really behind closed doors. That's the truth that his supporters think he is on and off camera. That's just not who the truth is. He has a whole nother side, okay? It took me to hear it for myself, and I know a lot of people say, More, you don't know her, why are you so invested? I don't know Brianna, right? And I'm really not invested. I'm no longer, y'all know that, I'm no longer trying to, defend Brianna, make Brianna seem like she right about this or right about that. I'm not here for that because I don't really give a damn, okay? I'm really not, right? But I know that that's not the truth that he presents. And it kind of makes me cringe when I hear him, right? When I know that that's not him, talking all calm and collective. If anything, I think he's dangerous because he can fool a lot of people into believing that he's really this calm, cool, collective guy. Robert is a beast off the camera, okay? Robert calls and cuss like ain't none of your business, yelling. He ain't no civilized person, no hello type person. No. He's you gonna answer his phone and bitch, and bitch, you bitch. He is rah, 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 rah. That's the Robert. That's the Robert that when I was communicating with Brianna, that's the Robert that I heard, okay? Now, bitch, you better stop. You better stop giving them information. Stop passing information about her. I'm talking about that angry, mean guy, okay? She said he's a sociopath, but one thing that you got to understand, he can't change who he is. He can't stick to the script because he's always going to reveal how abusive he is. But he does a good job, exclusive, out here on this internet. He does a good job, right? He does. She said, exactly, forever calling her out her name. He forever. I don't think he knows her name is Bree. She is bitch. Listen, I'm telling y'all, Robert don't know that Brianna's name is Brianna. Is bitch and MFer. That's Brianna's name. Bitch and MFer. And all the threats. He always threatened. Ain't gonna do shit. Always threatened, But I ain't gonna say he ain't gonna do shit because he's unhinged. And, I don't know now because I don't talk to Brianna, but I remember back then she'd be like, say what you got to say. What you got to just holding the phone instead of just hanging up on his ass. See, I would have hung up. Maybe she's learning now to just hang up instead of listening to that shit. But, to hear women, right, grown women that be dogging Brianna out and saying all this stuff and saying, Robert need to bust upside the head. And, they support all the foolishness, right? They will not allow a Robert off camera to talk to their daughters like that. They would not. They would be so mad to hear their daughters, their granddaughters, their nieces being taught to the way this man talks and disrespects the mother of his kids off camera. You know what I mean? They want to blame her for everything. And it just baffles me, especially the older women. And I say the older women because I have heard the older women literally blame. They say, well, if he did call 39 times, it's because she did this or she did that, not thinking about this man is no longer married to her. There's a whole court order that says that he's supposed to call between this time and this time. The fact that this man likes to violate the court orders and do what he want to do, right? And because she don't conform to what it is that he wants to do, he gets mad. We showed the call log. He's not even supposed to call until 6:30, I think it is, right? This man calling around 4 something at 4:58, almost 5 o'clock in the evening, thinking that he gonna talk about her exclusive. What were they talking about? She said, look, a husband is supposed to be a provider and a protector. It's a damn shame when you have to be in a relationship and be abused daily by one who's supposed to protect you. And the thing about it is, what they don't understand, he is still abusing her now, right? Harassing her, talking to her about the baby in her stomach. People don't believe it that the truth did that. The truth did that. The truth asking Bree about the baby in her stomach, and these people don't even believe it. They're like, that's a lie. He would never ask her that. Why are they so delusional to think that this man, they think Robert don't care about Brianna is what it is. And the reason why they think that is because they want him to not care about Brianna. He does care about Brianna. He know he mucked up. He cares about her. He's mad about her being pregnant. He is. If he wasn't mad, then why even talk to her about it? Why say you ain't really pregnant? Why don't you go out there and tell these people that you're not pregnant? What business is that of Robert's? Would your baby daddy call you up and say to you, your baby daddy that you're no longer with, right? Your ex, but you got a kid by. If he come up and tell you, right, you're not really pregnant, why are you telling these people that you're pregnant? What would you ask him? Like, when you say, why are you concerned about that? Huh? When you say that, like, why are you concerned? That's not of your concern. This has nothing to do with you. This has nothing to do with you. And to hear these other content creators say, oh, that's a lie. That didn't happen. You don't have no effing clue what it is that you're talking about. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. Your boy is a full-blown liar. A full-blown liar. He is. Now, I'm not going to say he's the only liar because there's a whole bunch of lies that went on in this damn, with this story. A whole lot of lies that went on with this story, across both sides. I shouldn't say sides because I'm not on a side no more, but it was a side at one point. But across the lines, there has been lies, right? Listen, if we have to name off all the liars, we'll name off everybody that's been in this saga, that's been talking about it. Everybody that has spoken on this saga has told a lie that I know of, right? That I know of. Dawn has told a lie. Dawn is so funny, right? That they don't call Dawn a liar. But Dawn told us all those things about her sister, having 4 guys blood tested, getting evicted. And when she got evicted, her houses or apartments looked so gross that they had to board them up after she left. Okay? They could no longer rent them after she left because they left it in such a nasty state, right? Her sister even said she lives nasty and that OB is the one that clean up because OB can't keep a job, right? The fact that Dawn told us all of this and said that her daughter, her oldest daughter, sit on different men's lap and that she used to take her daughter around a whole bunch of men, right? Dawn is the one that told us all of this, right? But yet Dawn's saying now that she lied on her sister. But do y'all hear anybody saying, oh, you a liar, you a liar? Because I got it on videotape, all this stuff that she said. that Dawn said about her siblings, her sister. She even said that they were jealous of her because she had a daddy in her life and they didn't have their daddy in their life, right? No one told Dawn to say this information. We didn't say, oh, Dawn, come give us the tea about your family. We didn't say that because we didn't know nothing. We didn't care, right? Dawn volunteered to turn on her brother, turn on her sister, turn on both her brothers and her sisters. She is the one that volunteered to do that, right? She did. But then she talking about she did it because she was lied to. She's a damn lie, okay? Because as you see in those text messages, she was telling Brianna that she wouldn't stay with Robert in the first place. Did y'all ever catch that? She was telling Brianna, if I was you, I would leave. I would never stay with a man that abused me. In those text messages before they even before the tote date ever happened, she was telling Brianna that she wouldn't stay in no relationship like that, no matter how much you love a person. I wouldn't stay, right? That's why Kevin don't talk to this day, because she told Jamie the same thing. She told Jamie that Jamie should leave Kevin because he's with another woman, right? That's why Kevin don't like her to this day, because how you gonna tell another woman to leave your brother, right? Well, she told Brianna too. She told Brianna, I wouldn't stay in a relationship like that. I don't care. I know that's my brother and I know you love him, but you deserve better, whatever the case may be. Now, if Brianna would have left off the strength of Dawn, then how would Robert feel, right? That his own sister was telling his wife to leave. And let me tell you something. My brother has passed away. Lord, I wish he was here, but my brother has passed away. But as a sister-in-law, right, I would not tell another woman to leave my brother, right? I would say you guys have issues. Y'all need to go to counseling, right? But I would not say that. Now, what I would do is, if I said anything of the sort, I would sit them both down and say, if you guys are not going to get it together, then y'all need to leave each other. Now, I'm not going to be no one-sided and tell a woman to leave my brother if my brother was still alive, right? I wouldn't do that. Now, I bet you the truth didn't know that Dawn was telling her Brianna to leave him while they were still married before the tote. I bet you the truth didn't know that. He probably know now, but he didn't know then. And then furthermore, Kevin wouldn't have known had Jamie not went back and told Kevin. So because Jamie went back and told Kevin what Dawn said, that's why Kevin is mad at Dawn to this day, because she told Jamie to leave, okay? She said, I told my brother, baby mom, to walk away from my brother because he was treating her and the kids. They were involved and it was physical. See, I wouldn't do that. I don't think it's my place. I don't think it's my place to tell my sister-in-law to divorce my brother. Because I'm going to tell you something. The reason why I wouldn't do that is because one good night of sex might wipe everything out, right? And they may get right. And if they get back right, they're going to turn on you. So I wouldn't do that, because I just know in relationships, it could get very emotional or whatever. You might feel a way today and feel another way tomorrow, right? Even if they are fighting and stuff like that. And that's another thing I want to speak on right quick. You know, I heard Upper say on 2K panel that and I know she was talking about me because she kept saying, talk about it with it more. Talk about it with it more. She said they supposed to be DV advocates. I'm not a DV advocate, okay? Now, when I first came out, I came out to get them to stop speaking on Brianna, right? The way they was doing. And I told y'all that was wrong, because I shouldn't have never been trying to tell a blogger what to speak on, what not to speak on. I just didn't like the way they was doing her. But I didn't know that that's what people do. That's what bloggers do. They talk about people. They some of them stay on the subject forever. I didn't know that. I didn't know any of that. It took me a while, and it took me getting on my tricycle, riding around YouTube to find out, oh, damn, That's what people do. They gossip about other people's business. And I was like, well, damn, I had no right, because they are content creators. So I had no right telling another content creator what they could or couldn't talk about. I just thought it was despicable that they came after this young lady like that, right? But I am not a DV advocate, and that's what they say. Oh, they supposed to be DV advocates. No, I'm not a DV advocate. Let me be the first to say I am not a DV advocate. Now, will I point out some domestic violence on my platform? Yes, I will. But I am not a DV advocate. Okay, there are some DV advocates that follow me, right? I think if you're in here, say something. Anti-violence, I think she's a DV advocate, right? But I'm not a DV advocate. For one, first of all, I've never been in a domestic violence relationship. Now, I've been in a relationship where a guy called me a B, and hell, I thought that was bad. But now I'm coming out here to see that a lot of the things that I went through in my past relationships, hell, it wasn't nothing compared to what I see that a lot of other people go through. Like, damn, you know what I mean? Made me question myself. Like, damn, or you really, really been sheltered, okay? Because I haven't been through half of the stuff in no relationship that I hear and see other people going through. However, I can't make a woman leave an abusive man, right? So when they say you supposed to be aren't you a DV advocate, anti-violence? I think you told me you was a DV advocate. I'm not a DV advocate. Right? And I don't have the skills, apparently, to make a woman leave a man that's abusive. Okay. Now, I don't know if they sprinkle some voodoo on them or whatever, but I have witnessed with my own self that a woman leaves when she's sick and tired of being sick and tired. Okay. That's the only way a woman gonna leave. I don't care what a man doing to her, right? A woman is going to leave when she is tired, right? And no longer wants to put up with it. I'm telling you, I be hearing people say, oh, I've been in this domestic violence relationship for 30 years. And the first thing people want to say is, why did you stay for 30 years? Because guess what? It takes people different times for the light bulb to come on, for them to say, you know what, I don't want this no more. I can't take it no more. Some women will stay. Some women will stay until they in the ground, okay? Until they carry their casket and lowering it in the ground, right? But I don't have the skills to convince a woman to leave. I can beg, I can plead, please, listen, you deserve better, you deserve better. That person have to believe that on their own. So when I hear Upper and other people say, you're supposed to be a DV advocate, and why you're not talking about Jonelle, that's not what my channel, and I hope I make this loud and clear. I speak about what I want to speak about. That's one thing. But I like to point out the narcissistic behaviors, the manipulation, the gaslighting, the abuse, right? I like to point that out if it comes to me, right? But if I hear about it and if I choose not to talk about it, then I just choose not to talk about it. There's a whole lot of abuse going on. And it's funny when I hear them screaming, why are you not talking about Jonelle? Why are you not talking about Jonelle? Why are you not talking about Jonelle? But no one says why you're not talking about OB. No one is saying why you're not talking about Alexis' boyfriend, right? Or any of those other people, right? Sweet Ma has been abused by a guy. A lot of them over there have been abused in abusive relationships. But they don't want me to talk about that. They only want me to talk about Jonelle. And the thing about it is I've already talked about Jonelle. See, the thing about it is what they don't understand is you could talk about somebody, you could put it on the floor, right? And then you pass them the ball. The ball is in their court, right? If they come back and say something, then you can come back and say something. But if they ain't never came out and said anything, then they still got the ball in their court, right? They still have the ball in their court, right? So the fact of the matter is they think, let me tell you what it is. They're mad because them talking about Jonelle is not affecting anything. That's what they mad at. They're mad because they haven't been able to stop them from eating. Okay? They want to stop them from eating. They want to stop Jonelle and Brianna from eating. They have not been able to stop them. And because they haven't been able to stop them, they're upset, right? They think that they really have the power to bring somebody down. They don't. They don't have the power to bring somebody down. Neither do we. I don't have no power. I don't care. I don't have it. Felicia don't have it. No one has the power to bring nobody down. Your character speaks for itself. So if you go down, it's because of you. If you stay up, it's because of you, right? If bloggers can bring you down, right, off of what comes out of their mouth, then why haven't a lot of these other celebrities failed? Okay, let's go for example. What's that guy named? Cuban? Is it Cuban Gooden? Am I saying his name right? Cuban Gooden. But anyway, you remember how he was accused of essaying another woman? A lot of people came after him, especially white people. Boy, they went after him bad. Started calling him all type of names and, about being a essay person. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Did it ruin him? No, it didn't ruin him. Look at Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson went to jail. Cuba Gooden. Thank you, R. Hankins. Thank you. Mike Tyson went to jail, right, for the R word, right? On y'all know who I'm talking about, that girl that was married to him for a brief moment that accused him of R-ing her, right? He went to jail. People drug him up and down the internet. Did that stop him? No, it didn't stop him. What I'm trying to say is they literally think that the 50-something of them, plus their supporters or whatnot, gonna say bad things about Brianna and Jonelle, and it's going to ruin them. This is how I look at it. If God wanted those to ruin, they would be ruined. Obviously, God don't want them ruined. Okay? So I don't know why she said real celebrities don't stay in people's chat going off. Okay, Lauren, you better tell them. I don't know why they really think that their voice means so much and it's already around the internet. There's so many people around the internet that see it and be like, they still talking about that shit? They still talking about that shit? I do mine more for comedy than anything. You know what I'm saying? It's funny to me. I voiced my opinion about it on my Facebook page. I'm really trolling, right? He can literally just ignore my page, but nope. He's not going to ignore it. I do it for fun. I do it for comedy. You know what I mean? And also to put his lies out there, because he do be lying, like that call log he lied about, right? He do be lying. And then I like to see him do what he did, what he did with that bed. I like for him to get his pennies all in the wad and go do what he's supposed to do as a father. She was supposed to have a bed. So now if me getting my foot in his tail, right, and put it out there that he didn't have her bed, if that made him go get her bed, then hey, my job was done, okay? But don't come out here and act like you're the best daddy in the world, right? Don't come out here and act like you be buying this girl school clothes, right? That you be buying school supplies and buying school clothes and doing what you're supposed to do. Don't come out here and do that when you know it's a lie, right? Don't do that. You don't even have to say nothing. He don't even have to say nothing. But he wants to convince people he's such this great dad, and he's not. I don't give a damn how many videos or how many photos you take with your child. You know it ain't that type of party, right? You know what type of father you really are. And the thing about it is, you remember when he was saying he didn't want to pay child support? He really don't want to pay child support. He really don't want to pay child support. And he thinks Brianna's supposed to feel sorry for him because, I don't have no money, I don't got no money. Then she's supposed to drop child support for what? You a whole man out here. Most men you think will want to take care of their child. Somebody says she never had a bed in that 7-bedroom house. All those rooms were empty except for his. You are absolutely right, KT. How did you know? He did not have a bed put together for baby Amoira in that 7-bedroom house. And I'm going to tell you something. Well, I ain't even going to blame her. I was going to say I blame Season, because if I'm dating a guy, if we bumping coochies or any of that, and if I'm in his house and if I see he don't have his daughter room set up, I'm going to question it. I'm going to be like, wait a minute. Don't you get your girls every other weekend, or your daughter every other weekend? This big old house, why don't you have a room set up for your daughter? I would say that. But hey, it is what it is, I guess. It's, we ain't all built the same, She says, well, you already know that he is in his feelings because baby girl went back and told her mother that she sleeps on the sofa. So yeah, she's going to be spilling the beans about a lot of things. Ooh. Well, honestly, the way you break down stories, they're going to soon be watching you from the bottom, for real, for real. You be killing it. And Bree and John knows a lot of people that I'm sure they have watching you. You think so? She said, poor Mosky had to work all weekend. Now, I'm going to tell you this. So when somebody sent me the clip on the video, and I went back and looked at it myself too, about when they told me that he called her bruh, I couldn't believe it at first. I'm like, you for real? Are you for real? So they told me the timeline and everything. It was like, Amoira, you got to go hear it. So I went to go hear it. They sent me a little small clip of it first, but they ain't get the whole thing. They ain't tell me that she stepped to him in his face. Lord Jesus. When I saw that, I was like, oh my God, she is going to be a sassy one. Now, let me say this. I do believe that she's at the age of correction, right? I believe that he should have, out of his own mouth, he should have said, whatever he called him, Momo Moski. That's not nice. You don't do that. Now, me personally, my child ain't calling me bruh, okay? We don't care about no plan. I don't care about no hee-hee-ha-ha. You ain't calling me bruh. I won't even let my own nephews call me bruh because they tried, okay? And I said, don't bruh me, okay? You're not going to bruh me, and they in their 20s, almost 30s, and I don't let them bruh me, okay? So I definitely wouldn't let a 5-year-old bruh me, right? But she's at the age of correction, okay? He could have simply said, Momo, Moski, don't say that, okay? Now, you say that with your brothers, but you don't say it with daddy and you don't say it with mommy, okay? That's not proper for you to talk to mommy and daddy that way. Now, when you're talking to your siblings, that's fine. When you're talking to your cousins, that's fine. But you don't talk to your parents. You don't say bruh. You say daddy or you say mommy. You don't say bruh when you're talking to me. He could have easily did that, but he played it off on camera, even though, he wanted to tell the world she peed all in the bed and tell the world that she don't know how to clean up behind herself and stuff like that. But he didn't want to spot correct her on camera, right? Even though you put her business out, all the other stuff to try to make Brianna look bad. But he was embarrassed. I could tell that he was embarrassed and hurt that she was saying those things. But you got to be careful. And this is the same thing I said about Cora. You got to be careful when you put these kids online, honey, because these kids will show enough embarrass your ass, okay? First of all, you shouldn't have a camera in their face no 24/7 any damn way, okay? They kids, right? They don't know. They don't know what they supposed to say or not supposed to say, okay? The thing about it is he could have spot corrected her. He could have said, Moski, you don't do that, okay? That's wrong. And told her the proper way to act, but he played it off like it didn't bother him. Now, I'm sure he said something to her off camera, and if he didn't, that's his fault. But don't get mad at the mama and don't have your minions up his head. It's Brianna's fault that she's calling him that. Because if he would have took his 3 weeks during the summer, he says, I wish I was a full-time dad. You had 3 weeks during the summer that you forfeited. A lot can happen in 3 weeks, okay? In those 3 weeks, he could have taught her some things. He could have said, listen, we don't do this. Because if you're around your child for 2 whole weeks and then you get another week later on, but 2 whole weeks at a time, you can break some habits. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, you might not be able to break them over the weekend, but you damn sure would have been able to break them if you would have utilized your 2 weeks during the summer. He forfeited his 2 weeks and then came out here and lied and said that she wouldn't let him get them, or she said she was going out of town, or whatever the case may be. He forfeited his 2 weeks and said he had to work, or whatever the case may be. He is the one that forfeited. He could have made some on-spot corrections, okay? Now, I'm not saying that Momo does this in front of Brianna. I don't know. I have not watched Brianna in a very long time. So have y'all heard him? Have y'all heard her call Brianna bruh? Have y'all heard her talk like that to Brianna? I've never heard Moski act like that to Brianna. Have y'all? Now, she could be just coming into herself. She turned 5. She might be, feeling herself a little bit or whatever. But she's a little sassy. But it's a reason. Now, I don't know if y'all heard when he was like, you being a little aggressive. And did y'all hear her say, you being mean? Did y'all Did y'all hear Moski say that? When she told him, when he told her, you're being a little aggressive. She told him, you're being mean. Did y'all hear that? Or was that just me? She said, you're being mean. So she said it's because she started school and she hears her classmates saying it, they turn overnight. Oh yeah, she probably do hear her kids saying bruh. But still, guess what? You can make that correction. I'm telling you. She said, read my comment, please. Where is it, Nisi? Let me see. Where's your comment, Nisi? She said her last name was her sibling's last name. That fool takes out his ID to prove her last name was Hampton. Yeah, I thought that was weird as hell. I saw that, Nisi. I saw that. He could have simply just said, that's not your last name. Your last name is Hampton. Now, I don't know why she's saying her last name is that, but I'm going to give my take on it. Now, I'm not in the house. I don't know what Brianna's telling her, and I don't know what. But I remember because my daughter's last name is my maiden name, okay? My daughter's is because let's just say my daughter's last name is my maiden name. And his kid's last name, my husband's kid's last name, Johnson. And my son is his father's name, okay? So my daughter wanted to know why her name was different than everybody else's pretty much, even though her brother had a different last name too. But she wanted her last name to be Johnson. I said, you can't be a Johnson because you are a Davis. You can't be a Johnson. She's like, well, I can't be a Johnson. I want to be a Johnson. Now, she was 6 years old. She was 6 years old at the time. And she wanted her last name to be her stepsister's and brother's last name. Now, but I told her it can't be. Now, I'm just going to say this. It could have been where she wants her last name to be their last name, right? Because I don't believe that Brianna has told her that her last name is Deshawn's last name. Because why wouldn't she tell her that it's Ja last name? Why would you say it's Deshawn last name? So I think because she's really, really close to Lauren, and she knows Lauren's last name is, Donaldson or something like that. So she said, my name is Amoira Donaldson. I did hear her say that. I thought it was kind of strange. But the thing about it is, the truth could have just said, no, that's not your last name. You are Amoira Hampton. Bringing out the ID to show her last name was weird as hell. You can definitely tell that he does not know how to parent properly. He doesn't. I don't care what people think. Robert is not a good parent, Am I going to say he's a bad parent? No. But he's not a good parent. He does weird ass shit. Like, for instance, he told her to say her ABCs, right? She's saying her ABCs, and then he finished it for her. For what? You just told her to say it. You just told her to say her ABCs. Let her say her ABCs. He ended it for her. Because he's like a big ass kid, right? And even when they was coloring, he was really competing against her. You do know that, right? He was really competing against her. He wanted people to pick his picture because he was like, no, 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 who won? Be honest, be honest. Like he really wanted somebody to say, oh, you won the truth. Like, dude, you was competing against your 5-year-old. Because that's what narcs does, right? They don't give a damn how old you are. If she was 1, he'd be competing against her. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't think that he's a good father. And the reason why I say that, or good parent, let me just say it like that. He's not a good parent because if he was a good parent, the conversation that he had about the last name would have been different. The conversation that he should have had about him calling her bruh, stop talking to me, bruh. No, we're not making this no damn game. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. No, 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 Mosky. Mosky, I'm your parent. At the end of the day, I am your parent. You got to teach these kids respect early on. Now, do I believe he should go beat her ass? No, I don't. But right now, I'm telling you, is the age where you talk to your kids in a manner where they understand you ain't playing. You understand what I'm saying? He should have said, Mosky, that ain't what we doing over here. I'm not your bruh. I'm your dad, okay? Mosky, stop saying, stop talking to me, okay? Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. She said, Amoira Mosky said he was bullying her. Did she say that? Did Mosky say you bullying me? She said, narcs make everything about themselves. Their ego is fragile. Yep. He is working too hard to prove he is a good dad, but a good dad is just that. It will show without working so hard to prove. Yes, it would. She said, yes, he was really in competition with her. He really was in competition. I mean, that joker was coloring in the lines and everything. Like, he really was in competition with her. You hear me? He put that thing up like, no, no, which one look better, y'all? He wanted everybody to say his look better. Correction, because a few years she's going to say, shut up, man. Oh, honey, Nisi, you better know it. I'm telling you, if they don't correct Momo now, and I'm not saying whoop Momo, but because that's not what I'm saying. She's 5. She's at the age where she'll start picking up things from school. What they need to do is they need to decipher things that's allowed to her siblings versus what is allowed to the parents. They need to know that they cannot talk to the parents in the same manner in which they talk to the siblings. But maybe because he's not as consistent in her life, maybe she's looking at him like one of the kids, one of the siblings. Maybe she's not looking at him in a daddy capacity. Now, I did hear her say, my parents or my mom and my daddy. Did y'all hear that? When she was like, my mom and my daddy, and then she started, I don't think Robert liked that. I think that hurt his feelings. But you know what? I shouldn't laugh. But the reason why I'm laughing is because he pretends like, oh, I know that somebody else is going to be in it. Because somebody asked him before, I think it was one of them podcasters, they said, well, what are you going to do when she does get another man in your life, right? In her life, what are you going to do? And he says, oh, well, no, I understand that it's going to be another man. And, you know, I'm going to allow him to, you know, co-parent my baby. You know, he act like it wasn't no big deal. But when she said something in the capacity of my parents, did she say my parents or my mom and my dad? She said something like that, right? Where she was talking about Brianna and Janelle. I could tell that bothered the truth. It would have bothered my ass too. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, honey. I'm not gonna lie. That would have bothered me too. She said, but what do you expect? Yeah, you're right. You know, it's gonna happen, but I ain't gonna tell no lie, child. Tell me y'all would have your feelings hurt because I think my feelings would have been on the floor. You hear me? Listen, I remember, look, I'm gonna tell y'all something. My daughter came home and said to me, I got 2 mommies. She had to be 3. She had to be 2 or 3. She said, I got 2 mommies. I said, who are your 2 mommies? You and then she said, other lady name. I said, that's not your mama. I was so, oh my God, I was so bent out of shape. I'm like, that's not your mama. And she said, yes, it is. I said, who told you that? Daddy, man, I called him on the phone so bad. Why'd you tell her that? And he, you know, he's 10 years older than me, right? So he's like, why are you screaming? Why are you yelling? I was so hurt, man. I was so hurt. I was hurt. So I said some things, and I was younger too. I was in my 30s, right? And I said some things to him or whatever, and we got into our little disagreement, whatever. We got off the phone, and I was just so mad. But he did call back. He called back and said, I did not tell her that to hurt your feelings. And he said what he said, whatever, whatever, whatever. And I told him it did bother me. That hurts my feelings. That you told her that that's her mama. But I had to realize, like, why am I tripping? They ended up getting married, you know what I mean? Him and the lady that he said, this your second mama. My daughter said, I got two mommies. I'm like, what? It hurt my feelings. So it's going to hurt Robert and A. Robert is going to hurt, honey. It's going to hurt, bro. Bruh. I feel your pain because it's going to hurt. You hear me? It's going to hurt. It's going to stab like a knife in your chest. You hear me? It is definitely going to hurt. She said, hell, he getting paid for Amoira's page, and I guarantee you he doesn't save any of that money for her. Child, I bet he don't. But it's definitely going to hurt. She said, do you hear it? Did you hear her say he didn't talk to her in Walmart? Hope he won't mad. He had to get her a bed. Oh, I did hear her say you didn't talk to me in Walmart. I did hear her say that. She said when trying to sneak on Facebook goes wrong. Oh, you tried to sneak on Facebook, Lola? Listen, oh no, I'm only mommy around here. We don't play that. Well, you say that because you and your husband together, but when y'all separate, you cannot control what happens like Robert can't control what happens in Brianna's household, and she can't control what happens in his household. Because listen, just like it's going to hurt him when she calls Ja or whoever daddy, it's going to hurt Brianna when Momo calls somebody else mommy. Now, Momo might be at the age where she may not do it. She's 5, but my baby was 3. When they young like that, girl, child, woo! Calling somebody else mama hurt, baby. It hurt, child. Oh, it hurt, Jesus. It hurt. I'm telling you, it's gonna hurt him. It's gonna hurt him. She said, so wait, did Robert have a picture of Bree on job on his phone? Why did she say that? I don't know what happened there. It sounded like she said something about a text. So I did hear him say something to the effect of, I'll answer my text later. So I do think that he wants us to believe that Brianna texted him because she did say mommy, but I think she was calling. She's so used to saying mommy. I think she's so used to saying mommy that she was calling Robert mommy, right? That's what I think that she was doing, calling Robert mommy, right? I don't know though, to be honest with you. I don't know. She says Momo will be a teenager before Robert gets in another serious relationship. She said, yeah, that was when they had to go get that air mattress from Walmart. He was pissed off because she told that she was sleeping on the sofa. Oh, he pissed off at Momo for telling? Well, what did you expect? And then, let me tell you this. I thought this was so effing funny that they're like, I think it was, I can't remember who said it. I do remember, but I ain't gonna say no names. They ain't even nobody no clout over here, but they said, she's probably questioning that baby. Now you tell me, what woman on here, raise your hand if you got your baby going over to her daddy house and at that age and you don't question nothing. Raise your hand and tell me you ain't never questioned your child. Because you will be a lying MF if you sit here and say you won't question your child. Man, did I? Hell yeah, I did. I used to ask my baby all types of questions. And it wasn't because I wanted my ex. It was because I want to know what's going on. I want to know who did your hair? Did you go to a beauty salon or did your daddy get somebody else to do it? Daddy took me to the beauty salon. Oh, okay. Oh, where do you stay when your daddy at work? I stay with Papa Dave. Oh, okay. Where you sleeping at? I sleep in my own room. Oh, okay. You got a TV in your room? Listen, what did you eat while you was over there? Don't sit here and act like you don't ask your child nothing when they come home. I even asked my child at the time, who bathed you? Did you bathe yourself or did your daddy bathe you? Now listen, I'm trying to tell you. So for them to try to act like they mad, right? Now, that's because Brianna is questioning that child. You think she ain't? She would not be a good mother if she's not asking her damn child questions. I would be asking my child questions too. And they did too. These same ass mother effing people that sit here and want to get mad at her and say, because she questioned her child, she questioned her child. Okay, don't act like you didn't do it. You a liar if you say you didn't. Especially when you got a girl, honey. Man, let me tell you, call me whatever you want to call me. I used to say, who bathed you? Did your daddy bathe you or did you bathe you? I bathed me. Okay. All right. Listen, you want to know. You want to know. You want to. You won't even know. Did they take a bath? Because sometimes these daddies be trying to slick, not give them a bath over the weekend. You understand what I'm saying? Just put them in new clothes. What did you eat? Did you eat breakfast? Did you eat lunch? Did you eat dinner? Because sometimes these kids get one meal when they with their daddy. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is, I question my child. Don't have no regrets about it. Hell, I don't know if he questioned her when he got her, but I know I did. So for these women to be acting like they mad because Bree asked her 4-year-old at the time, but now 5, questions about what goes on in her daddy house, you crazy. You crazy to sit here and think that she's not supposed to say things, you know? Exclusive said, baby girl is talkative, and I'm glad she's talking because she talking something happy. I'm glad she's very vocal. Oh, because if she stopped talking something happy. Yes, no, that's good that she's vocal. But I would still question my child. You hear me? Kay Sean says she asked, who took you to the bathroom? I want to know it all. Okay, girl. I don't know why these women tell me she shouldn't be asking that girl no questions. She questioning that baby. Don't you dare. She said, I bet he interrogates Mosky. He probably do, Belinda, because he's questioning her too. He is questioning Mosky too. I guarantee you, he questioning Mosky. But Mosky said something about her mama and her daddy in the capacity of trying to make it seem like Bree and Janelle was her mommy and her daddy. She said something into capacity. I don't know exactly how it was worded, but I could just tell Robert was bothered. He was bothered. Okay? She's the one that gave birth to that baby. She better question her. Okay? She the mama. She mama better questions. You gonna ask questions. Right? Because she was tapping him when she said it. Exactly. That's why I said, Tia, I think she was trying to call, I think she's so used to saying mommy that she was calling Robert mommy. Why wouldn't she? His family hates her. Okay, Abundance. Why would she want to be a content creator? That's why would she want to be a content creator? That speaks volume of him. Who wants their child to be a content creator? Listen, he want that camera on her. If you want that camera on her, you cannot get mad when that camera catches it all, baby. Because that camera show caught her saying, bruh, stop talking to me. Shut up. Stop talking to me. Don't talk to me. I was like, damn, Mosca, you a little spicy there, aren't you? I would have been like, Momo, we don't do that. We don't do that. I'm telling you, I didn't play those games with my kids. Now I'm not a spanker. Y'all know I told you I used to whip my child until he turned 10, my son. But then I stopped spanking my kids, you know. I get them the eye, baby. I get them the old-fashioned eye. But yeah, no, but they knew not I don't play the bruh game or the, you know, none of the little cool names. We ain't that cool. Even to this day, my son called me mom. Mom. That's what he called me, mom. And my daughter calls me mom. I don't do the bruh. I don't do the bruh with my nephews, my niece. I blocked my niece because she wanted to talk to me in slang all the time. I'm like, He said, why you block me on social media? You got my phone number. I don't want to see the shit my niece do. I don't even know if y'all follow y'all family members on social media, but I don't follow all my family members because I don't want to see some of the shit that they do. Smoking weed and acting a nut. I don't want to see all that. So I blocked her. She said, Auntie, I can't believe you blocked me. I don't want to see what you're doing, girl. You act a complete nut on camera, and I don't want to see it. So you got my phone number, call me, we'll chat, but I don't want to see what you do. You know? You hear me? She said, oh, well, he got a many days to be bothered. Should have been doing what he was supposed to be doing as a husband, then he wouldn't be bothered. Okay. Oh my God. She said, I still question my 14-year-old son. See? Oh, she said 14. But he was an active father. She will understand who her daddy is. Okay. I've never heard her like that. She was aggravated with him. Well, I think like somebody said she just started going to school, right? And she may have been picking up some bad habits, or she does have older siblings, and them older siblings will teach you some things, baby. She hangs out a lot with her brothers and her sisters, so they teaching her some things, right? But that doesn't make Brianna a bad mom. And see, this is what some of the ones that hate Brianna so bad, because I can't even say his supporters, because this number says they're definitely not his supporters, but the ones that hate Brianna so bad want to blame Brianna for everything that goes wrong, right? Anything goes right is Robert's responsibility. But if it goes wrong, because if Mosky got an award right now, they'll say congratulations, Robert, you raised her right? But if something bad happened to her, it's all Brianna. She's a sucky, horrible mother. That's what they would say. She's a horrible mother. They would never, ever, ever say Robert is horrible. They never even held him accountable for missing 7 months of her life, not buying her. He didn't buy her a birthday gift, and he wasn't there when she went to pre-K on the first day, and he wasn't there when she went to kindergarten on the first day. Hey, I don't know. And then he says he wasn't even at her award ceremony. He says things like, "Oh, she didn't tell me." If he was an active father, he would have knew when the awards day was. He would have even asked. School is coming to an end, right? He would say, "When is picture day?" Like, is he even asking for pictures? Because now in school, honey, they take too many damn pictures. I can't tell you how much money I done wasted on pictures, honey. Because on picture day, you end up buying a package that's way more than you need, honey. You be trying to give away pictures. Give it to your neighbor, your new neighbor, your old neighbor. You're trying to get a picture. I still got packs of pictures of my kids from school, right? But does he have new pictures of Momo? He should have asked Brianna, did you have to pay for pictures? See, when you want to be a 50-50 parent, right? Those are the things that you have to cover down on too. Like, okay, does she got pictures, graduation cap and gown? Do you need anything? Do I need to help with that? You think Robert gonna ask that? Hell no. Robert wants to do child support and child support only. Okay. It's not her responsibility to remind him of anything. Write it down and keep a check on your calendar. Or he could simply just go through the parenting app and say, when is Mosky's award day? Or I would say this, as a father, I would say this, right? I'm not a father, but if I was Robert, I would say, hey, Brianna, can you keep me in the loop with any important dates that's coming up for Mosky? Now, if he asked her that, now it is Brianna's responsibility to do that. So I don't agree with you exclusively when you say it's not her responsibility to remind him of anything. I do think that she should tell him, right? And if he chooses not to go, he chooses not to go. But I do think that she should be like, I just want you to know that she has an award date coming up on such and such date. Okay. She has a PTA on such and such date. I do believe that she should tell him that. You always leave the door open to where you said, I told him. If he didn't take up on it, then that's one thing. But if he takes up on it, that's different. She said it's not her responsibility. That's constantly not constantly reminding him. She don't have to constantly remind him. But, picture day, he should know about it. Mother should talk to him about that. You know what I'm saying? She got pictures coming up. She got pictures coming up on Friday. I mean, even say, would you like to contribute? And if he say no, then no, or whatever. But he still should get a picture too. He is daddy. He is daddy, I mean, that's how I did it. That's just how I did it. And I do believe that's how it should be done. He can go to the school website and it has what's going on the entire year. Yeah, he can, Belinda, but I mean, it would be so much easier if she just let him know. I'm not saying she has to constantly remind him, but what would be wrong with her saying, oh, Mosley's going on a field trip on Friday, or Mosley got an award ceremony on Tuesday. You're welcome to come if you want to. You know what I mean? Like, what would be wrong with that? Now, I wouldn't constantly remind him. No, 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 no. I would not constantly remind him, but there's nothing wrong with just telling him, in advance or whatever. But him coming out to the internet saying the reason why I didn't go to her award ceremony is because her mama didn't tell me. I mean, did he ask either? There's both of their responsibilities, because he can't just always rely on her to tell him things. He should ask too, especially if he calls himself trying to be an active father. He can ask these things. You got a child, right? So you can say, but I would say, if I was Robert, I would say, is there anything that I need to know about what's going on, and any important dates or anything that I need to know about what's going on with Amoira? And Brianna, if she got a monthly calendar of the school, she should send it to him and say, this is what's going on, right? Or his email address should be added, right? To where when she get important updates for the school, he gets them too, or she emails them to him. However, he still should be in the loop, some type of way of knowing what's going on, on the different days. That's just how I see it. Somebody said they can't communicate yet. They may not be able to, but if she just email, yeah, it is a form of communication, but emailing the itinerary of what's going on for the month of May, what is wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. My kid's father was in a whole nother state, and I did that. I mean, hours away, and I did that. Now, of course, I knew he wasn't going to come to no field day and this, that, and the other, but guess what? He knew about it. He knew about it. She said, I prefer communicating strictly about the child. It makes life easier. She communicates things with him. His thing is he wants to be reminded. He wants to take advantage of that situation to make it seem like Brianna is still interested. It's all manipulation. Now, I'm not reminded. I don't agree with the reminding. If I sent you the monthly schedule, it's up to you to look at that mofo. Put it on your refrigerator if you got to. I'm not about to constantly remind you. She said, I disagree. She don't have to tell him that if he's involved, he would know. He could call the school himself. Yeah, we're gonna have to disagree with that one, Betty. I do agree that either his email need to be added to the email roster so he can get it too, or she should email him. She don't have to continue to, but yeah, I do think that if she gets a I don't know, you call it a newsletter or an itinerary or a calendar of important school activities, school events, yes, he should get it too. She said it's not the same comparison or more. This is our age we talking about. Yeah, I understand that. I understand he's a whole narc. Trust me, I believe it. But that doesn't mean that you don't tell him what's going on with the child. Like she still have a child with him. That's one of the things that she just don't have to deal with. She has a child with him. She don't have to necessarily tell him over the phone, but she can email it to him, put it in the parenting app. I would put the kid's schedule of month by month, because I'm sure the school, how the school gives it to you. They don't just spring nothing on you. They're going on a field trip in 3 weeks, right? That they got picture day in 2 weeks. Different things that's going to happen. When they got daughter daddy day at school, daughter daddy eat lunch with the kid at school. They got different activities that's going on at the school, right? They write it down because they plan it, they pre-plan that type of shit. Yes, I do believe that she should get that to him. I think he didn't go because he couldn't take seeing her and Ja together. Now, if he doesn't go, that's on him. That's his whole problem. And he can't come to the internet and lie and say, oh, you didn't tell me. No, just say you forgot. Say she didn't remind you, but not telling you, that's different. She told you, you just forgot, He said he was going to have lunch with her. When did he say that, Free? My baby daddy is a narc too. He can be Robert little brother, but I know how to deal with him. I say what I gotta say and go on about my business. Okay. She said if he can operate Facebook, he can look up the school calendar. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I see what y'all saying, but I think for me, I would do it differently. If he's an active parent, he would go to the school and tell them to email him all her activities. Yeah. She said, yeah, well, he does come to the internet and lie, know how to be honest. His integrity is shot. He's always going to resort to lies. Yeah, I don't, I think, the lying, I do know that Robert lies a lot. I don't give a damn what them people say over there. That joke is a lie. He'll lie till you blue in the face, right? Majority of the things that Robert do say out of his mouth is a lie, right? However, I don't even know why he feels that he have to come to the internet with stuff, but the reason why he does, right? He does it because he can't stand when people point out, like, damn, you missed your child first day of school, right? Or damn, you miss your child's picture day or not picture day, award day. And so what he does, and this is what I really, really can't stand about him. He tries to blame Bree. He never take the responsibility of himself and say, damn, I did miss her award day. I should have been there for her award day. He always say my baby mama didn't tell me. I didn't know it and stuff like that. I don't like that part of him because he takes no responsibility of his own. He always, always, always put the blame off on her. And to me, that's just not right. He could have just said, you know what, I did miss it and I'll do better. But he ain't gonna do that. Look, she said Lupa dedicated a whole life saying Momo is disrespectful and it ain't funny. How soon she forget her fast ass daughter was on live calling her B's and MFers and she was laughing. That's true. You are right, Salome Bella. Her daughter was 3 at the time when she called her a B. So she has no room. And I don't understand these people. A lot of these people don't have no room to be talking about none of this, right? They have no room to talk about none of this, Instead of saying that she's mad disrespectful, why don't she say like I said? Give Robert, because Robert listening. I don't know, Robert may not listen to Lupa, but he definitely listened to me. That's why, what did I do? Give him pointers. He could clearly say, Momo, you don't do that. You don't talk to me that way. I'm daddy. You talk to your siblings that way. You do not talk to mommy that way. You don't talk to daddy that way. No adult should you be talking to that way. You only talk to kids your age that way, right? So why don't, but she's young too. Lupac only like 36 or 37. So she young and dumb. She probably don't know no better herself. She probably don't know how to, tell another dad how to parent a child because her, like y'all said, she was laughing at her daughter calling her B's, and now she's talking about somebody else's daughter mad disrespectful, right? But she'll get mad as hell if you say her daughter is mad disrespectful, right? Give Robert pointers, Give Robert pointers. Just tell Robert he should have on spot corrected. I do not believe, if anything, even if I had to turn off the camera and on spot correct her and then go back live if I needed to, I would have done it on spot. You don't wait till later. Now, y'all know we black folks, right? When did us black folks wait till we get home to discipline our kids? And when I say discipline, I don't mean spank. I mean discipline. When do we wait till we get home? Baby, please. It's called on-spot correction. Even if you went to church and you acted up in church, where did you get corrected at? In church. In church. On-spot correction. He should have on-spot corrected. Right then and there. You don't wait till later because now the baby ain't going to know what you're talking about. The baby going to be like, what? On-spot correction. Mama, no. You don't do that. You don't say that. I am your daddy. I'm an adult. Okay? On-spot correction. So that's what she should be telling. That's why I say that they don't support him. They don't care about whether or not he succeeds as a father, a blogger, or anything else. They don't give a damn. They don't care. Their purpose online is to tear Brianna down, make her look bad, and anything attached to her, i.e. her children. They don't care about trying to school him and make him a better person, right? They don't care about that. They don't care. Because if they did, they would have been saying, bruh. They would have been saying, bruh. No, they would have been like, Robert, you need to move in silence. You have been, when he was out here acting a fool, right? They would have told him that he didn't need to be doing that, imitating her, harassing her, mocking her, or whatever. And they would have told him that, that he needs to be in Desharia. Like, they tell him everything to make him look bad. You see how they told him basically F Desharia. Now they're saying, now I'm not going to call no names. I don't know who behind that fake page. They all got fake pages these days. But one of them said that he needed to drop the princess off Amoira's name. Did y'all see that? You need to drop the princess off her name because she ain't acting like no princess. They saying that about a 5-year-old. Make that make sense. They telling the daddy that he needs to drop the princess off his child's name. That's the type of advice that they give him. And they gave him the advice to not have nothing to do with his daughter either, right? I mean, the 15-year-old. And that's why he don't have nothing to do with his 15-year-old. I mean, 16. She's 16 now, but she was 15 then, right? She said last night Amber had to call Dawn to make him leave your live. They should be giving him better advice. Wait a minute, last night Amber had to call Dawn to make him leave your life, to make Robert leave my life. That's funny to me. That is so funny to me. Hey, what she was doing in my life, she wouldn't have known he was in my life if she wasn't in my life. They stay in my life, right? They stay in my life, right? But at any rate, they could actually give him some advice, but they really can't. Majority of the people, not all, but the bloggers anyway, they're younger than Robert. They're like in their 30s. Robert is 43. They're like 37, 38, some of them 35, 36, and some of them are, I think a few of them are in their 40s. But the supporters are older. The supporters are like 60, 70, maybe 95, something like that or whatever. You might have a couple of 50-year-olds or whatever. But those are the supporters. But the bloggers are young folks. They're in their 30s. They ain't really, not saying that you guys in your 30s are not smart. You are, but you really haven't lived yet. You haven't lived. You got to live a little longer, baby. There's a whole lot of stuff that you got to learn. Trust me, if you're in your 30s now, I guarantee you by the time you hit 45, your mind going to be totally different. You're going to be like, damn, did I do that type of shit when I was in my 30s? Yeah, you did. Yeah, because like I said, there's a time in your life you're going to do 20-year-old shit. You're going to do 30-year-old shit. You're going to do 40-year-old shit. You're going to do 50-year-old shit. You're going to do 60-year-old shit. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to look back on it and be like, damn, I can't believe I did that type of shit, right? But it's called life. Life is life, right? She said, F that, they old enough to know common sense. Red, I understand what you're saying, but they in their 30s. When I say they don't know how to give Robert advice, right? Because if they did, you would see it. They don't give him good advice. They tell him things like, go try to get full custody of your child, knowing that he got to prove that she unfit and that he fit, and that cannot be proven, right? They say, go fight for your child, go put her in jail. They give him that type of advice. They don't give him quality advice, productive advice that could actually help him. They don't do that. They think hurting Brianna helps him, and it don't. She said, now Bree got to go correct Momo and come back to apologize to him. Now, I don't think that Bree should have to do that at all, because what Momo does when she with her dad need to be handled with Robert, right? And what she does when she's with her mom need to be handled with her mom. Brianna should not have to discipline Amoira about some shit that happened while she was at her daddy's house. I would not. I don't care if I seen it on a video on Facebook. I would not. He needs to discipline her when she's in his care, right? Because she may not even act like that with her mom, right? So it's not her responsibility to say, go apologize to your dad for what you said. No, if he can't, he's 11 years older than her, older than Brianna. So if he doesn't know how to correctly discipline his child, I mean, when I say discipline, I don't mean whooping, but discipline. I don't know another word to use. I'm trying to think of another word, but discipline is the only thing that keep coming to my head, right? Police, we say it in the military, police up your child. But discipline your child, police up your child, get your child together, right? That's on his watch, that is his responsibility, right? And on Brianna's watch, that's her responsibility. So what happens in Robert's house is not Brianna's fault, it's Robert's fault. Period. Correct her. Thank you, Free. That's another word. Discipline, correct her. Correct is great. I like that better. It is Robert's responsibility to correct her when she's with Robert, and it's Brianna's responsibility to correct her when she's with Brianna. Period. And if it's not exclusive, I'm sorry, Lupac and any of them other ones think different, then they don't know how to be parents. Period. They don't know how to be parents. Brianna should not have to make Amoira go apologize to him for nothing. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If she got a discipline mostly at her house and while she's at his house, then she needs to be a single mom. Okay, Kayshawn, that part. And for them to even say that, now I didn't hear them say anything because I don't even listen to the Lupac at all. But if you guys or what y'all saying is true, she don't have no idea what she's talking about. Okay, if she said that, sometimes y'all be telling me things. I don't know if it's true. If he learned to be a man and stop acting like a woman, Momo would respond differently. I would tell you this, he acts like a child, and the reason being is because he doesn't know how to be a dad. I don't think that Robert knows how to be a dad. He think the way he talks to Momo and responds to Momo, I think he thinks that that's what he's supposed to do. Act like a child. You don't have to act like a child just because you're playing with your 5-year-old. Act like a dad. He think he gotta and act all kitty like she do to have fun with her. You don't have to do that. He does not have to do that. You can act like a dad. He does. I don't think he knows how. I think he thinks that he's supposed to act like Josh or not Xavier, but Isaiah in order to, communicate with her. That's why she calling him bruh. Because you acting like her brothers. Act like her dad. Momo, you want to color? Come here, Momo. Let's color. Let's color, Momo. Come here. Right? She's talking to him that way he was talking to them when they lived together. Now, I will say, I do believe that baby didn't sink the lot. Okay? All them children. You hear me? Grown behind man act like it. Grown behind man act like it. Your father act like a father. You're not the child's equal. Stop disrespecting that child's mother, and maybe that child won't disrespect you. It would have been different if they had a healthy co-parenting relationship. He could have called her mom, called her phone to get help if needed. Yep, that's true. If Lupac said that, then she probably doesn't co-parent at all. See, I don't know if she said it. I'm just going by what somebody said. He needs to stop throwing her in his lap as well. I don't like that. Let me tell you something. I be seeing him. He wants her to hug on him and stuff like that because he wants people to say, oh my God, she loves you so much. She really, really loves her dad. I could definitely tell he be wanting her to hug and kiss on him, right? But she said something last night. She said, if you don't stop, you're not going to be my best friend. I heard Robert pause and say, I'm not your best friend. He asked her, I'm not your best friend. He wants to be Momo's best friend. He's trying to play He wants to be the favorite parent, right? That's what I see. He wants to be looked at as the favorite parent, you know? I know that they get a lot of views and stuff like that, but not a lot, but you know, he get more views with Momo than he does without. But I just don't think it's wise that they do a lot of live videos. I think they should do videos and he upload them maybe after he edited or something. Because the live videos, she gonna embarrass his ass. She's definitely going to embarrass him. Okay. Kids do. That's what kids do. So, but he wants to stick the camera in her face when he's live because he wants people to think he's such this great, awesome dad. And he's okay. Okay, but you see, and then another thing, this is what I don't understand. I don't understand how Robert don't understand this, right? Robert, we only 8 years apart, so I don't understand why you don't understand, because I know you're listening to me. You loving on your daughter, you kissing on her, you doing all that to Amoira. Why you got a 16-year-old that's online watching you? You don't think she feel away? You don't think that your 16-year-old is watching you, her daddy, love on his other child, and you're not giving her no love, no support, no nothing? You don't think that Sharia feels a way? She does. Like, do you really think that she's not jealous of that? If I was 16 and saw my biological dad online coloring and laughing and giggling and you know, taken to the, you know, maze or museum or whatever, zoo, you doing that with your 5-year-old, but your 16-year-old is living in a hotel being drugged online by different groups. You know, your Brianna haters, right? Your supporters, supposedly alleged supporters, right? You don't think she feels a way? Somebody says she looks like his favoritism. Yes, it is favoritism. And it shows that he valued and loved Brianna more, right? I think that he looks at Moski, right, because she's Brianna's daughter. He likes her better because she belongs to Brianna. He ain't no big, you know, he does not, he ain't, what's the word? Sierra is an embarrassment to him, okay? I think that if he could have got away with people knowing that the Sharia mama was Sierra, he would have. You understand what I'm saying? She is an embarrassment because he never, ever, ever told anybody that Sierra was his baby mama. Sierra just popped out of nowhere. He probably was like, God damn. See, he probably, when Sierra came out, he probably was like, God damn, like, you know, like how Derek Jackson hit his ex-wife, or I don't know what they are. I don't know if the ex-wife is still married with him, but how he was embarrassed for her. Robert is embarrassed for Sierra, but he's not embarrassed for Brianna because Brianna got the face. She got the face card, so to speak, right? And so I think that that's why he still had pictures of him and Brianna up, videos up, this, that, and the other, because you got to think about it. He ain't got no picture up of him and Sierra. Him and Sierra was together when he was online. Sierra said she used to run some of his fake accounts. Remember? Sierra said she used to run some of his accounts on Facebook. Why he ain't got no picture of him and Sierra up? Okay? But he got pictures of him and Brianna still up, right? Because Brianna, she makes him look better. You know, and I think that's the reason why he still got those videos and pictures up of her, right? She gave him a little clout, you know? So anyway, that's why I think that Momo is his favorite, because she's Brianna's daughter. And that's just crazy, you know? She said that baby don't see a smile until the camera comes on. Ooh, sipping tea with tea. You probably right, baby girl. Now she is before the world knew he still was going there sleeping with her. Exactly, real petty, because she even said it. Now I don't believe everything Sierra said, but I believe some stuff. But she said she was still messing with him when him and Brianna was together, and I just happen to believe it because I believe Sierra would throw her coochie at any one of her baby daddies if they came back. If given an opportunity, I think she'd take it off and throw it at any one of them. You know what I mean? I think she'd throw it at any one of them. If he only knew how good it feels to love on your grandchild, for real, and it's like he don't mention them at all. Ooh, girl. Me and my husband was just talking about that today. Oh my God, we was just talking about that. I told him how I just miss hugging on them and stuff like that. And he said, "Do you want to go back and visit?" I said, "Yes," because they supposed to come for Thanksgiving. Well, they are coming for Thanksgiving, but I can't wait to Thanksgiving. I'm gonna have to go before, so we planning a trip back to North Carolina. I cannot wait till November. I gotta hug them jokers. I need to squeeze them and hug them. Oh, but you're right. That feeling of hugging and looking at your grandbaby running and laughing and giggling and acting just like you. Cause you know, some we rub off on some of our grandkids, you know what I mean? Some of them act just like us, you know. She said she want Rex Senior. She probably do. Rex Senior don't want her, honey, because she sees his true self when he sees Sierra. He sees where he came from. Yes, Red. Oh my God, you are so right. You are so right. You are right. He sees where he came from. He looks at her like, oh, you from Rutherford County or whatnot, or whatever the name of the place they from. You know, you got that mindset. He thinks he's beyond that now. He thinks that those people back there are beneath him, you know? Yes, he does. He see where he came from, baby. And he's like, you ain't on my level. You don't know what it feels like to be on my level. You know, because when Sierra first came out, remember Sierra used to kind of, even though she did tell her story, she made it seem like he was big time, you know? He big baby daddy. She was praising him in so many ways, you know? He had the nerve to say you using his name to pay your son child support. Child. See, let me tell you something, Salone. He says that because he thinks it's going to bother me, right? It's just not true at all. At all. My son can tell you that. My son, but the thing about it is he says that, but my son is actually a better father than he is. And that's on God. My son is a way better father than him. But no, I'm not paying my son child support. Now, have I ever? Have I ever given him his baby mama's money? I have. I have. But that was, early on. His kids are like 9 and 10 now. My grandbabies. Well, one of them is 1. He got a 1-year-old, no, 8, 9. 1, 8, and 9. So yeah, I have, one of the baby mamas used to live with us. She sure did. She used to live with us. She said he put it on his Facebook page. Yeah, it's all right. He does that because I guess he think that bothers me, It doesn't bother me, and I probably shouldn't even try to explain myself, but it's just so not true. But let him say whatever. Hey, it's all good, And I think he probably got it because I probably did say that one of the baby mamas used to live with us before. And yeah, I used to give her money. I did. I did. I'd be lying if I say I didn't. But my son was in his early 20s. My son had a child my son had a child. How old was he? He was young, but he had them back to back, 2 different girls back to back. Ooh, child. Listen, I don't even know if one of them is 8 and 9, but I think they are not even a year apart. I think they're like 11 months apart or something like that. Like they real close in age, right? Real close in age. So about 2 different women, honey. But he's still a good dad. Now I'm gonna say this. Now I'm gonna be honest. My son ain't always been the father that he is now. He has not always been there. There were some months when he was not doing what he was supposed to be doing as a dad. I had to get in that ass because that's what real moms do. I had to get in his ass. I had to tell him, what you doing? Mom, she get on my nerves. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. She get on your nerves. You got a whole child. Ma, I hate calling her. I hate having to talk to her. I don't care. You got a child. Figure it out. Figure it out. You know? So yeah, in the beginning, it wasn't looking all that great. Right? But I don't raise deadbeats. Okay? I don't raise deadbeats. So he had to snap out of that shit. I was one of them moms that I'm not gonna let my child be a deadbeat. Now, some of these mamas out here, right? They will co-sign their son being a deadbeat. I'm not co-signing my son being a deadbeat. Matter of fact, what I told him was, I said, let me tell you something. You complained about your daddy not being in your life, and look what you doing. We ain't about to do that. You help make the baby, you're gonna be in the baby's life. Okay? He had to get it together. He was like, you right. Mama, you right. But that was years ago. Mama, you right, you right. He got it together. My son got it together. You know? So, yes, he is ordered to take that stuff down. You supposed to been had it down. That's how you could tell he's obsessed. You would think that he would have had it down because he's the one said he foul, he didn't want the marriage, he's been wanting a divorce from her. You would have thought that let me tell you something, it would have been a flex for him had he deleted all those videos and pictures of him and Brianna a long time ago. That would have been a flex because then his supporters, so-called supporters, would have had, they would have had some validity behind saying he don't want her, right? Right? That would have been like, oh, wow, he really don't want her. He didn't deleted everything. But he hasn't done that. He hasn't done it. And then every now and again, he'll slick post a picture of her in his story. Right? So you can't sit here and say he don't want her, but yet he ain't deleted those pictures and photos and videos that's still making him money. You can't say that. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, I'm not convinced that he don't want her. I'm not convinced. She's let me tell you this. I will say this, and I mean it. She is the best he ever gonna have, ever. He would never get anybody better than Brianna. And I ain't even saying Brianna is what you call good. So she ain't the best. Let me just say it like that. She ain't the best out here, but he ain't gonna get better than Bri. And I'm not talking about just in looks. I'm saying overall, the full package, okay? Because she was a faithful wife, no matter what them people over there have the nerve to say. She's a loyal type girl. She puts up with people's bullshit that she shouldn't put up with, right? She's a loyal person to her man. Way more loyal than I would be, honey. You hear me? All them late nights the truth stayed out and she stayed at home. I would have had me some late nights thrown up in there. He's not gonna get better than Bri. Somebody that's gonna sit there and take his bullshit. Somebody that's gonna help pay the bills. Somebody that's gonna, do the shit that Brianna did and look good on his arms. Hell no, he would never, ever, ever get his. And then he older now, and Robert don't look no 43. I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all know Robert look like he in his 60s. He does. Robert really do not look like he's 43. Now with them filters, he does. But when Robert take them filters out, Robert look dated, okay? He don't look no 43, right? So all I'm saying is he will not get anybody. And I know some of them people probably don't like it. I don't give a damn. Don't like it all you want to. It's all good. Don't listen. But Robert will not get better than Brianna. He knows it too. He know he'll never get another Bri. Never get another Bri. She said he is really crashed out. Yep. I seen a picture of Robert when he was bigger, and I ain't gonna lie, he looked better bigger than he does now. Robert does not look. We ain't gonna talk about man looks. It could be. It's subjective anyway because I know some people said he looked good, and I was like, damn, Gina. I don't think so. I don't think so. She said, in fact, shouldn't be on any page for or against him. He is fueling things trying to be relevant. Yes, I don't understand why he ain't deleted those photos. If you really, really didn't want to be with a person, ain't no way you would still have them photos on your page. Photos or videos of her on your page. No way. No way. And people can't even justify that. How they gonna justify why he still got pictures of him and Brianna? They can't justify it at all, but they'll try. They his photos. If he want to have a picture of Brianna, he can. Yeah, of course, because I believe, especially after what just recently happened, him calling her, asking about her pregnancy and whatnot, I believe that he still wants something. I don't know what that something is, but he wants something, some type of connection to her. Now, whether he feel like they're going to get together or was going to get back together later on down the line, I don't know. But I think that if they did, the people that hate her, they will, they would hate his guts. You hear me? She said, I'm almost 59 and I can't wait to turn 60. Oh, I ain't saying it in no bad way, Glenn. I didn't say it in no bad way. I'm just saying he don't look his age. 60 look good. I'm just saying, you know, he looked dated to me without those filters. You could just tell the skin look a little rough, you know, look a little alligatorish, you know, he look a little, you know, look a little tired. I don't know. He wants her to go live to bring her traffic over there. He literally had your live on in his hand. He wants her to go live to bring her traffic over there. I remember it was a time when he told her that all the people was going to leave her and come to him. He told her them 3 million was his. I'm the one sitting them over there. They gonna leave your channel and come to mine. Somebody said, yeah, him and Don. Ooh, child. Now y'all know Don. I think Don is older than him, isn't she? I don't know. Yeah. Cause Don, Don like 47 or 48, right? Or something like that. Yeah, Don older than him. Well, Don looked like his grandmama to me, you know. He says I'm old enough to be his mama. Don looked like his grandmama. She really does look like his grandmama. Like, and it's so funny because she had nerve to call everybody else the UGLY word or bald head or you know what other she say people look like men and I don't know. She says all that type of stuff. Y'all know that it is what it is, but Don has absolutely zero, and I mean zero room to talk about anybody. I'm talking about anybody in the whole story. She should be the last to speak on anybody's looks, okay? Now, again, we look like our mama and our daddy. Now, I don't know who. I don't know if it's the mama or the daddy, but she took one of them looks, okay? Or a combination of. She just have no rights, none whatsoever, to speak about anybody's looks, okay? Period. Period. You know? Whatsoever. But do y'all remember, I was just thinking about this. You remember when they first broke up and LaTruth and Brianna was competing against each other to see who could take the pictures with the most pictures with celebrities and shit like that. They was both in competition to see how many, you know, events they can show up to and take pictures. You can tell that money funny because none of them doing that no more. None of them going to the Atlanta parties and meeting the celebrities. It's not like they stopped, right? It's not like the party stopped, right? Ain't none of them meeting no celebrities going to the parties. They were walking red carpets like crazy. Y'all don't remember that? Am I the only one remember every other week they was walking on somebody's red, white carpet? They was just busy, baby. They was on the carpet, honey. One day, premiere here, premiere there. Carpet here, carpet there. This event, that event. Photo ops, photos, camera, lights, action. Man, they spend a lot of money to look relevant. Both of them spend a lot of money to look relevant. You can tell Facebook like, get back, get back. You don't know me like that. They ain't making the money like that now. So what they doing? Out eating, at home, laying on the bed, talking, in the bed, in the apartment. They both downside. Like, you know, to be honest with you, they both should feel a way, right, that they allow their divorce to give them a setback, whether it's a temporary setback or a permanent setback. They allowed this divorce thing to set them back. And it did. This divorce thing set them back. Okay. She said he repeated outfits. Now he had this silky pajama set on about 3 times now. And I remember at one time he said he don't wear clothes twice, didn't he? Now, I don't know why people say shit like that, because, honey, I swear to God, I'm not about to throw no clothes away that I done wore 2 times. I'm not throwing them jokers away. The truth told her she wasn't going to be nothing without him. She did. Kayshawn said, see, here in Atlanta, we don't care about no celebrities because in our heads, we all celebrities, so they wasted a lot of money for nothing. Girl, I agree with you. But they wanted other people to think that they were big. They were content creators. Like, look, why were y'all doing all that? Y'all was doing the most, spending all that money. That shit was not free. Don't think for one moment those premieres and red carpet walking and flying here, flying there, getting this event, getting that event, you know, California, all that. Don't think that shit was free. That nobody wasn't flying them out. Look, they content creators that got a little bit above their head and thought that they was big shots. Just because you got 1 million followers don't mean that you're a big shot, okay? She said he be recycling clothes a lot lately. No more trips to the mall. I did notice that he ain't been going to trips to the mall. I remember that. I said, damn, I ain't seen him in the mall. Somebody said he was in the mall with Kevin, but you know, he used to go to the mall all the time. She said Brianna showed him, I don't like the way she did some things. He couldn't have went his own way. He can't believe she was able to move on without him. Yeah, I believe that. I do think that he was shocked that she was able to maneuver without him. And he didn't like it because, you know, again, he told her all them followers were his, was his followers, okay? He ain't been shopping in the middle of the mall for a while. Right. Oh my God. She said, I agree. That was a bit too much. Yeah, they was competing against each other though. And you know, I hear him when he say, damn, if I had a chance to do it all over again, I would hold on to money. And he said that because he know that he wasted a lot of money, and so did Brianna. They wasted a lot of money. Now, I mean, we ain't in their pockets and whatnot. You know, they can do what they want to do with their money, but they're flexing and shit and trying to make like you fucking famous and you all that in a bag of chips online will have you moving out of your house and into an apartment, okay? I don't know what in the world they were thinking, but hey, I'm sure if they had a chance to do it all over again, they probably would do it different. All them pictures with celebrities. Oh, I want to look famous. Let me go take a picture with this person and that person and that person, you know. She said, no more eating salmon every day. They at Piccadilly's, the $4.99. Now, Bree, now I don't watch her page, but I heard that she still have a lot of motion going on. I heard that her views was still hitting 1 million. I don't think that he received 1 million on nothing. I don't know though. I don't think that Robert Page is hitting 1 million on anything. Okay. She said, look like he is falling in the trap that they tried to set for Brianna when it comes to his platform. Yes. Expose the truth. You are right. I do believe that he is falling in the trap that not just they said, he included, because, well, he's included in that day. he was also trying to set a trap for her as well. He wanted her to fall. Absolutely. She said, "Where's all that Dubai food? Girl, he'll be on here tomorrow. He heard you now. You know he'll be on here tomorrow talking about what his Piccadilly's is from Dubai." Robert was buying likes. Oh, you think he was? Can you do that? I know you could buy followers, but can you buy likes? No, you can buy likes. She said, Callie, he effed him up. He didn't get the memo that it was casual dress down day at the awards. Man, that was so funny. He went all the way to awards looking like a whole, I don't know what the hell he had on, but it was not cute, child. That shit was funny as hell. He went all the way there. And people would, it was funny because I was in the mix too. I was in the mix up here talking about, well, you know, because they was like, at least he went to the awards. Brianna didn't go to the awards. And I'm like, but Brianna, she went to something. I don't know what it was she went to. I can't remember now. But we was like, but Brianna ain't never said she was going to the awards. But he said he was going to the awards. You know, it was almost like a competition thing. Who person that you support is gonna get there the fastest, you know what I mean, and look the best and all that stuff. And it was just actually, now that you sit back on it, it's funny, right? It's really, really funny, you know, because they did all that to impress us, you know, supporters. I'm not doing all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing all that to impress nobody. You hear me? She said, I've been blocked at least 5 times. I had read him on his page and fake pages. I kept waiting, wanting him to cry, at least tell the truth. He's not, though. He's not going to tell the truth. He's not going to tell the truth. I don't think that Robert will ever come clean about anything. This will go to his grave. All of this will go to his grave. He would not come out and say what he did or what he didn't do. But let's get back to Dawn admitting on 2K that Robert told her he did make those phone calls. But y'all remember when them folks, when them 51 said we were lying, them documents fake. They Photoshop. Y'all are liars. He would never call her like that. You guys are such liars. Documented. Well, he did. He called her over and 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 over again, baby. He kept calling. And then now he's like, oh, I heard my baby crying in the background. Liar, liar. He didn't tell the police that. Now, let me ask y'all something. Even if we wanted to buy his scenario, which we know is a lie, but let's just debunk it for a second. Why, when the cops called, why he didn't tell the cops that's why, huh? Why he didn't tell the cops that he was calling because he heard his baby crying? He didn't say that, right? And why he didn't say it the first time? He tried to deny it. She said, Don stay telling on his ass. She does. She stayed telling on his ass. So he's like, damn, I got to come out and say it now. She said, why was he calling at 4:58? Because he wanted her to pick up the phone. He wanted to talk to her about something he don't have nothing to do with. They don't believe it. They're like, oh, that's a lie. He wouldn't dare ask her about her pregnancy. He don't care. Okay, believe what you want to believe. Trust and believe what you want to believe. Exclusive said because he's compulsive, habitual, pathological liar. He is that. I agree. He want the internet to think that he really, really, really don't care nothing about Brianna's pregnancy. I heard one lady say, he don't care nothing about her. I mean, she was mad with it too, boy. She was mad. Like, I come to this phone and punch you right now if you say that he cared about he cared about her pregnancy. He don't care nothing about her pregnancy. He don't care. They mad. I'm talking about mad. Right? Because they can't fathom their boy asked her about her pregnancy. Because he knows it like that. Ain't got nothing to do with him. She said, who's called him 46 times? Why didn't he get on live and speak on it? he would have gone live and said his child was crying. Exactly. He came up with that lie. First, he tried to lie and say it didn't happen. He says people Photoshop things, and then he said, prove it. But then he said, I don't believe none is Photoshop. And he said, even third-party apps is Photoshop. I mean, not Photoshop, but third-party apps are wrong or something like that. He said, I don't believe third-party apps. What he was trying to say is, even if she showed what was going on in the apps, he's trying to say it was manipulated or whatever the case may be, because he doesn't want no one to know what he was doing. He don't want nobody to know he was harassing the dog shit out of her. But this ain't even the first time. This ain't the first time. It's just the first time she released them damn receipts, baby. This was not the first time he done this foolishness. She said Season helped him with that lie. Yep, she sure did. And when people was eating her ass up, I guess she just deleted this. I guess she said, let me go on and delete this shit. Because I looked like a fool trying to defend him, and now his sister came out. But I think she deleted it before his sister admitted it. Because his sister admitted it on live, talking about on 2K, talking about, yeah, I called bro, and he said he did make those calls, and he said he didn't realize he called that many times. So what state of rage do you have to be in that you don't know you calling somebody over 40 damn times? Okay? That don't make no damn sense. Back to back, back to back. Who does that? Who does that? That means you calling, hang up, calling, hanging up, calling. Like, whoo, child, listen, I'm not doing that. If you ain't answer the phone after the second or the third time, you're going to have to call me back. I'm going to text you and say, I'm trying to reach you. You're going to have to call me back. And even if his baby was crying, why he ain't tell the cops that, and why he ain't go over there with the cops to try to find out if the baby was in harm or not? Because it was a lie. That was just a quick lie he came up with, and he know that the 51s will buy that bullshit and tell they supporters, because they don't want to shine no type of light on the truth that don't look good, that don't make him look good. I mean, they want to make it seem like he does everything right. He don't do no wrong. He don't harass her. He don't stalk her. He ain't doing none of that. And it's just not true. He is stalking her. He is harassing her. He is asking about her new relationship. I don't give a damn what these people saying. The man asking about her new relationship. He told her she could do better than Ja. Why would he even be saying that? She could do better than Ja. I know the people probably like, oh, he was just probably trying to give her some advice and she don't know how to take it. Or they may say, where's the lie? Yeah, okay, that might be true. I do believe she could do better than Ja. I do believe Brianna could do better than Ja, but Bree with whoever she want to be with. You know what I'm saying? She grown. She can be with whoever she want to be with, right? But her ex, the one that claimed, she lied on him and then all this other stuff, to come back and say you could do better than her and this and the other. The people don't want to believe it because they want to make it seem like the truth don't care nothing about Bree. And that's just not true. That's just not true. He wants a level of control over her that he would not have again. And that pisses him off. He even tried to tell Ja, what he tried to say? He said, if y'all get in an argument and he said, if y'all get in an argument, if you make her mad or something like that, go buy her ice cream. Y'all remember that? He called himself trying to give Ja some relationship advice, talking about go buy her some ice cream. Look true, call himself giving Janelle some pointers and said, if y'all ever get in an argument, man, just walk away. Don't even argue back with her. Just go buy her some ice cream. Oh my God. Not the truth trying to give Janelle advice. Just go buy her some ice cream. Hold on. I'm reading it. I don't know how I came across this, but I'm on the truth page, and the truth says, this is an old post. And it says, I'm just living my life. I hope you all are living yours. Somebody responded, you brag and show off too much. Now, this is actually in December of 2021. This is way before the divorce. He said, I'm just living my life. I hope you all are living yours. He says, somebody said, you brag and show off too much. And he says, it's only bragging to the people who lack hustle. Hustlers get motivated and want to see more and ask questions instead of hating or calling it bragging. And I'm only saying that because, you know, the truth used to come out here and show everybody his shit. Matter of fact, let me pull it up because this is what he was showing off. And whoever this is, they didn't like it. This is what he was showing off. This is the post right here. Oh, hold on. Let me do a few posts. This is the post. Y'all see it? So he just was showing his car. I think that's a Tesla. It's a different Tesla. It says, how do I go out? I'm just living my life to the fullest without any regrets. Oh, that's what it says. I'm just living my life to the fullest without any regrets. I hope you all are living yours. I'm rooting for everybody, right? And it said, hold on, let me see where it's at. It says, you brag and show off too much. And they put too much. And he says, it's only bragging to the people who lack hustle. Hustlers get motivated and want to see more and ask questions instead of hating or calling bragging. That's when Brianna was making all that bread. That's when Brianna was upgrading their lifestyle. Remember? She said that Rolex used to get on my last nerve. And that's what Don gonna say a stalker calls every day. Why Bri ain't report no other time. He like, girl, shut the F up. I can't stand that girl. She lied. She like his big teeth ass. Listen, this is when the truth upgrade their lifestyle for sure, baby. Anyway, I don't even know why I was looking at that. But make sure y'all hit that like button for me, please, 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 and thank you. Please, 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 and thank you. She said, I think it's the same car he just got wrapped. No, it's not the same car. When him and Bree split up, he sold that car because Bree received something in the mail saying the car was sold. Okay, so he sold that car. But that's a new Tesla. It might be old, it's 2019, but it was new to him. He first owned, not first owned, but you know what I mean. New to him, so it wasn't the same one. Nope. Anyway, I just wanted to hop on right quick. That's all, y'all. We went to the movies to see this movie called Twisters about these tornado storm chasers. My daughter liked that type of stuff. I'm not really on it. It wasn't all that great to me, but it was all right. We was together forever. So we was having a family night. She said, so what was the point of all of them running to 2K looking for a larger platform to try and humiliate Bri? That's why I'm saying they can't, though. When I tell you they have tagged Shade Room, TMZ, ABC, NBC, NBC, CNN, and all of them. They didn't reach out to a whole lot of people. Nobody is interested in this dead shit. Okay? Nobody is interested in it. They are totally wasting their times. Totally wasting their times. Okay? Totally wasting their times. It's not going to stop a thing. She said, no, that's the same car. He just wrapped it. The other Tesla was black that he sold. Did he have two Teslas? Because Brianna got something in the mail when he sold the Tesla that she helped put the down deposit on. See, she put the deposit down on a Tesla when they were married. Well, when they got a divorce, her name had to come off of it. So she got something for that. He had to buy another one. because she got something in the mail for it being sold. She told us about it when it happened. She said that man even tagged Tyler Perry for help. Yep, I saw that. He tagged Tyler Perry because in his mind, he believes that his story is actually, he believed like, how do I want to say? This is the biggest thing that has ever happened to him. But on the larger scale, this ain't even big. You know, the big bloggers dumped this story. They didn't even carry it. They realized it really wasn't a whole lot of weight. You know, us little bloggers, we held on to it like, oh no, we're gonna keep talking about it. We're gonna keep talking about it, right? But the big bloggers, they touched on it and kept it moving. In the large grand scheme of things, this story ain't shit. We the small peas in the pod, baby, okay? We are small peas in the pod still speaking on it, you know? But it's really not, you know? And so the fact that if the majority of the world was interested in the truth and Brianna's story, they would be getting a whole lot more views. Now, in the beginning, it was, you know, it was devastating because people was like, damn, we thought this was the black couple to be. You know what I mean? But when people start realizing that a relationship was a fake, you know, sort of, kind of, you know, they was out here pretending like they was in love when behind closed doors, they wasn't. She was getting called B's and, you know, suck my D and, you know, it was toxic as hell or whatnot. People like, okay, on to the next one. It is another toxic relationship. That's it, just another toxic relationship. They ain't the only toxic relationship on social media, though. They're really not, right? They're really not. There's way more toxic relationships going on, right? But I believe that his supporters don't understand that, hey, it don't matter. It don't matter. Let them keep talking. Is his image he worried about? Well, I'm going to tell you something. Felicia said something today on 2K that I have to agree with, okay? She said he's done. Robert's done. I'm not saying done in a sense of he about to be homeless. You know, I don't believe that he's about to be homeless, so to speak, right? And not done, like finished, like he can't, you know, he's not going to be able to survive or nothing. But the old Robert Hampton that came out 15 years ago, right? And had 8 million followers and was doing the damn thing. But the damn thing wasn't the damn thing that people think he was doing the damn thing. He had a lot of followers, but Facebook wasn't even paying like that when he had those followers, right? I mean, to be honest, this is the most money LaTruth has ever made through this divorce saga. This is the most money he's made. But the done as far as him being, you know, garnering a lot of respect in the social media world because he's an OG out here and that he put a lot of people, I ain't gonna say he put them on, but he advertised a lot of people's stuff on his page. That Robert Hampton, that LaTruth is done. That's done. He will not get paid off 8 million followers ever again. Ever again. Okay. The page got taken because he was sharing all these people's stuff. You can't share other people's content. Now, you probably could back in the day, but you can't now. Can't do that. It's called copyright, honey. Copyright will get you. They will take your page, baby, right? So he's done in a sense of Robert he's hit the ceiling. We all hit the ceiling at some point or another. He's hit his ceiling. He's not gonna get picked up by no record label. He don't have the voice to be picked up by no record label. Robert does not sing that great, okay? As far as entertainment, that's subjective. If y'all think he's a good entertainer, some things he do, he make me laugh. Some things he do, I say that was corny as hell, okay? It's subjective. It's whoever you talk to at that point. Some people may think this shit's funny. Some people may think it's corny. Majority of the things he do, I think is corny. A couple of things he's done, I do think is funny. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you the character that I feel like he should have stuck with, and that is Rufus. Remember that one, Rufus? I think that if he would have stuck with something like that, I think that that would have been funny. But he don't know how to stick to stuff. He Rufus, he Big Twist, he this, he Batman, he Superman, he Spider-Man, you know, he Wizard of Oz. He don't know how to stick to nothing. He just jumps around and jumps around and jumps around. So yeah, no, he's done, you know. She said Timberland played his song with Snoop Doggy Dogg and he said it was trash. What? When was that? I didn't know that. Is that recent? She said, oh, damn, Amoira, he going to go back to Rufus. Y'all pay attention now. She said, oh, Lord, Rufus tomorrow on the way. Y'all think he going to be Rufus? She said, well, we'll see Rufus in a few hours. Oh, my God. She said, wearing that wig makes him think Tyler Perry might be interested in him. Now, I did hear him say, they up here talking about a man wearing wigs, but Tyler Perry wear wig. Listen, that's a difference, Robert. Difference. She said Rufus will be back in 3 to 5 days. She said, look on his page. Look on his page. Look on Timberland's page. Is it Timberland's page? She said, but Big Twist don't miss. Girl, that Big Twist was crazy to me. She says, I love how he tried to make you irrelevant, but now you keeping him up at night. He did try to make me irrelevant. All them jokers over there. She said, no, RH. It's on his page? On RH page? Hold on. Hold on. Let me go back to it. All right, so I'm on his page. Is it this right here? Hold on. Oh, she said I inbox you. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Oh, let me see.
Oh, chat, y'all know that. Come on, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play it while he off the chat. Play it again.
I don't want to get flagged. Hold on. I'm gonna wait till he start talking.
You gonna fuck you mean? I gotta show this man something, man, cause this.
Robert actually posted this on his page. Hold on, I'm gonna wait till he start talking. I'm gonna wait till Timberland start talking. He dancing out of it.
We don't give a fuck about. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play it while he off the chain.
Wait a minute, hold on. What am I missing?
Chat, y'all know that. Come on, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play it while he off the chain. Play it again. Nah.
Hold on, y'all.
That play Gunner. Fuck you mean. I gotta show this man something, man, cause I just
Is that it? He just said he gotta show him something. Oh, you said read the comments too. Oh, it's too late. Okay, she said, and those skits are done. Nobody, and I mean nobody can react in any skit. Read the comments too. That's why she called him bruh and not daddy. He's going to say it was a skit. Oh, because he posted it on his page.
Don't disrespect my game.
Is this the same thing right here? Oh no, I think that's supposed to be maybe a skit or something. I don't know. All right. Yeah, I don't know. He dancing to somebody else's music. He said was showing him what real music sound like. Said he's out of date and that's not it. I got to find the rest of it. I'm gonna inbox it to you. Okay. I think RH cut off the part where he said it was garbage. She said, you won't get it without listening, unfortunate. Oh, okay. Well, I'll listen to it when I'm not on here, and then I'll be able to see what I can play and what I can't play. Because, you know, Shy, you know, they be trying to flag us for honey. Copyright strikes is serious. He did that one because someone said something about his watch. Oh. He's still up posting. Good Lord, he don't never sleep. But you heard him last night say that, or the night before last, that he falls asleep and he beats the baby sleep. That joker said he fall asleep and leave her awake, which I thought was weird. I thought that was weird. Very, very, very weird. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all. Oh my God, is it 4 o'clock in the morning? Oh my God, y'all, I'm supposed to be in the bed. It is 4:12 in the morning. I got 250 people in here and it is 4 o'clock in the morning. Please hit those thumbs up for me. Let me check my thumbs up. Hold on. Let me make sure I get some type of credit for this video. This late night chat, honey. Let me check right quick. Let me check. Let me check. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. What my thumbs up looking like? I don't see no thumbs up. Why can't I see it? Oh, here it go. Y'all, I got 174 thumbs up. Can I get a little bit more, please? I know I ain't got no 90 people in here just watching me that don't like me. Please thumbs up this video for me, please. I should have more than 174. I should have at least 240. Please don't tell me y'all don't like our sister. She says it's 5 o'clock where I'm at. Yes. Where you at, East Coast? East Coast, she said bush watchers are here so they can have something to talk about later. Oh my God. They done messed around and ran over to my channel for content, honey. Honey, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, snookums. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Wait a minute, what? It said, somebody just sent me something and it said, oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. She was live all morning. Who was live all morning? Who was live all morning? She said, girl, your ads. Okay, we back. Woo. Hey, I gotta make something off this live. You hear me? I gotta make something off this live. She said that's what they're gonna say, that I was on live for 2 hours. Hey, I was supposed to be off today. I was off today. I had a good time. I rest, had me some tea, had to sip on me some tea for Colin Wobbard. They're building their case for 2K panel. Child, please, they're gonna be up there by themselves. Let them go, child. Oh my God, they so hilarious. Hilarious. They so special. They so special. But I love the fact that they're giving me free promo because, honey, I done picked up about at least 16 subscribers in the last couple of days. You know what I mean? So it's all good. Honey, let me see if I'm at 9,000 yet. Child, I need to be at 9,000. Hold on, let me see where I'm at. If anybody has not subscribed to my channel, can you please subscribe to my channel? Thank you very much. I appreciate you so much. I love you. I love you. Can you please subscribe to my channel? She's like, on East Coast, it is 5:15. I'm just getting up. We'll watch the replay. Yay. Yes, make sure y'all watch this replay. Let me see how many subscribers I have. I'm moving on up to the east side. I don't have 9,000 yet, but I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Hey, if you guys are not a subscriber to my page, please hit the subscribe button. She said they're trying to cancel Jonelle movie career. Do you think they have the power? Hell no, Lisa. Not at all. If they can't cancel Apollo's movie career, he just went to jail for DV. Do you really think that they're going to be able to cancel Jonelle's? No. She says, you have 9,000 real subscribers. RH bought his subscribers. Yes, right now I'm at 8 point. Let me see. I got 8,977. 8,977. I'm 23 away from 9,000. 23. I'll get them. I'll get them, honey. Every time they mention my name or something like that, and people come check me out. Some people like me. Some people like me. Some people don't. 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 And I am that type of person. You either going to like me or hate me. It ain't gonna be no in between. Like me or not. Oh, listen. Let me play this right quick. Hold on 1 second. Where is it at? Hold on 1 second. Did y'all hear that video that I did with Sweet My Voice on it, right? Where is it at? Y'all got to go listen to this video right here. I'm going to drop it in the chat. If you have not heard it, you have to go listen to it when you get off. Y'all got to make sure y'all listen to my videos. Y'all be checking out my lives, but y'all do not be checking out the videos. Let me show y'all something right quick. When you go to my page, for those that don't know, hold on. When you go to my page, make sure you go up on the video right here. And now the lives, you automatically, you guys go to all the time, lives. Make sure you go to my videos too and check my videos out. I noticed that my videos don't get that much views. So make sure you are checking those videos out. And for those that have not subscribed to my page, I don't see a subscribe button, but I know it's somewhere around here. This might be looking like this because I'm looking at it. But anyway, it should be a subscribe button somewhere on here. And just make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not already done so. Okay? Okay. Okay. She said, why she back anyway? Nobody coming to see you, Otis. Oh, she said they running the 2K. They sending them your way. They love you. Oh, yeah. That's who I'm getting picked up with. Some of 2K people coming over here. Trying to cancel someone's career is only cursing their own lives. So you better say that again. They cannot cancel someone's career. It says Risky seems like he's only in support of Robert, not the truth. Who is Risky? Oh, 2K. Let me tell you something about social media, y'all. 2K don't give a damn about Robert, okay? 2K has seen that Robert has 1 million followers. 2K wants some of Robert's followers or Brianna's followers to come follow him. If you listen, he didn't check out their followers, their subscribers, right? He sees that they have a lot of people. He won't have no itty bitty tiny people on there. Well, he will, but he prefer to have a big time person to come over there because it will boost his subscribers, his followers. Okay. So that's what he's after. He would love to have your supporters against them supporters on his platform to duke it out and whatnot, because it will get him the motion, the followers, it will boost his numbers. I don't blame him. He's doing what he needs to do to get his page hopping and bumping and jumping and up there like it used to be. Because I know he used to have a page that got like had 100 and some thousand followers. He's trying to get his page built back up. So don't be mad at him. You can't hate the player. Don't hate the game, hate the player. How do they say that? Don't hate the player, hate the game. He is trying to get his numbers up, okay? She said true because he fell off. He ain't ish. Yeah, so he's trying to get his numbers back up. It's not that he support Brianna, nor does he support La Truth, okay? He's trying to get his numbers up, And that's a smart way of doing things. When you start being a supporter of one person and being very biased, right? Of one person, you hinder yourself, to be honest with you. You should be able to call everybody on the carpet, call everybody's bull crap out, okay? She said, well, our more won't be helping. Hell no, I'm not going over there. No, ma'am. I'm not going over there and getting on his panel. One, I'm not on no team. And two, there's nothing to fight about. Why are we fighting with people that they're not like us? They will never, ever, and I will stress this a million zillion times, they will never think the way we do. They already have it ingrained in their soul that Brianna is the seed of Chucky, okay? The demon from hell, okay? They believe that Brianna, there will be nothing to change their mind. I have had a couple of people to tell me that since listening to me, they realize that Robert be on bullshit and they no longer support Robert, right? I have had people say that, okay? More than one, more than two, more than three, However, that don't mean that they love Brianna. That just mean that they don't think that the truth is the person that he's been claiming that he is. When you take the wool off of your eyes, you will see that he ain't no better than nobody, right? He ain't no better than Brianna. He's no better than Brianna. They think he's better than Brianna. Now, if I had to, if I had to put my opinion on it, I would say that I believe that Brianna is a more decent person than Robert, right? But they're both content creators, okay? But Robert is a big, 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 huge liar, okay? Brianna, has she lied? Yes, she's lied. Have I lied? Yes, I've lied. Have Robert lied? Yes, he's lied. Everybody done lied. Have them other content creators over there lied? Yes, they lied. Everybody's lied, right? Everybody lied. Sweetmont lied. Everybody lied. Everybody has lied, right? Whether you did it intentionally or you did it because you was trying to appease somebody else, right? 9 times out of 10, it was probably because you was trying to appease someone else. And that's just not the way to go. You know what I mean? Still not right. It's not the way to go, But I ain't trying to appease nobody no more. I'm really not. I'm not trying to appease anybody anymore. It is what it is, okay? It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. She said 2K said he's blocked on Facebook for 60 days. That's what he get. That's why he's on YouTube. Okay. 2K had his girlfriend on tonight. I watched a little bit, but the way he was talking to her made me mad. Oh, I don't know about that, sweetheart. He tried to get Bree to come, and she said get somebody else to do it. Yeah, like, to be honest with you, Robert or Brianna, with the numbers that they have versus the numbers that 2K have, because 2K got like 15,000 subscribers. Y'all remember when I told y'all, one of my mentors, a bigger blogger, told me arguing with people on a smaller scale stunts your channel, not grow it. Okay, it stunts it. So people, and when I say on a smaller scale, I don't mean just by numbers, but he does have 15,000 followers. And I know at one time he had like 100K or something like that. But Robert and Brianna are on a much higher scale than 2K. Okay. So them, even if they entertain that, they would be considered desperate. Okay. Desperate. Right. I'm not entertaining 2K because I'm not desperate. I prefer to grow my channel in other ways. I'm not going on 2K's channel. Nope. Now, I did hear Dawn say, can you give my channel a shout out, both of them? Because since I'm up here, can you give my channel a shout out? So maybe she's trying to grow her channel. Dawn want a 6,000K check, baby. She just don't know she want to talk about Brianna Springer in order to get that 6K. Ain't gonna happen, honey. Not going to happen. They definitely want her bad over there, but I hope Amoira don't ever go. I'm not going over there. Hell no. It's no point. Let ET keep running her brother's career by doing what she's doing. Trust me, I am not going over there. I don't care if this man called my name 50,000 times. I'm not going over there, okay? She said Ms. Netta went on his show. Well, Ms. Netta, I wouldn't go. I'm not going. I'm not Ms. Netta. I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going. First of all, there's no reason for me to go. None whatsoever. I stand on whatever I said. If I said it, I said it. I'm not going over there. They like, oh, play that video where she admitted it is. Girl, you can play it to the top of the mountain, honey. Play it on heaven's door steps, the stairs to heaven. I don't care. Gateway to heaven. Play it. I don't care. Play it some more. Every time they play it, I get paid. Okay? Okay? I don't care. Keep playing it. Play it some more, baby. Play it. I'm not going over there. She said, Sweet Mom need to take her basement ass on with her lies. She's still been talking. I don't know if she's still been talking. I went over there today. I ain't see nothing because I'm ready for her to say something, to be honest with you, because I got something for her. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all this. I am going to tell y'all this. I know I said I'm not going to go back and forth with Sweet Mom. But if Sweet Mom come for me again, yeah, I'm gonna have to pause on that, okay? Because we gonna have to have it out, child. We're gonna have to go on and duke it out, do what grown folks do. We're gonna have to go on and duke it out. And hey, may the best person win, honey. You hear me? May the best person win. So if she wants to fight, then we're gonna fight. If she wants to enter that fight, we're gonna enter that fight. Okay? That's what I'm saying. That's where we going. If Sweet Mom wants to internet fight, then we gonna internet fight. Now I ain't gonna fight with the rest of them, but I will fight with Sweet Mom. I will, okay? Because I know some things about Miss Sweet Mom past, baby. You heard me? I had somebody reach out and dump a whole lot of shit that I ain't never ever even. I spoke on maybe once or twice, but I did it because I was just like, everybody got to pass. But if she wants to rumble, we gonna rumble. Now, I'm not rumbling with all the rest of them. You know, now they come for me, they say something, they just gonna say something. Because at this point, they itty bitty to me. But if Sweet Mom come for me again, because she already did for no damn reason. But if she come for me again, it's on and fucking popping. Period. Okay? Period. 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 Because no one came for that chick. That chick came out of no damn. I'm like, what the fuck? What? And somebody had the nerve to say, I came for her. You are live from the pits of hell. They love lying. I did not come for that girl. Matter of fact, I said, make your money. You hear me? The fact that she came for me for no fucking reason, it really made me want to just go do her in, to be honest with you. But I'm trying to say, okay, you know what? Amoira, you said what you said. She said what she said. It's dropped. But if she come for me again, I will pause everything. And me and Sweet Mom will have a whole battle, bitch. Okay? It will be Sweet Mom all up and down my page. You hear me? I make 15 videos a day about Sweet Mom ass and everything. Everything. And I'm not holding nothing. I don't give a damn. Everything. Everything. You hear me? Everything. Because that's what you're not going to do. That's what you're not going to do. Not for no reason. Now, if you got reasons, see, let me tell you something. Sweet Mom would have been justified to come for me long time ago. You understand what I'm saying? When I was on her ass from the beginning. She could have came for me then, but she didn't. But she coming for me now for no reason and I ain't done nothing? Girl, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do the damn thing. You know how they say when in the military, we call it a come to Jesus meeting, right? Let's have a come to Jesus meeting. That's when you come in a round robin table and you talk out your differences. Well, that's what we're going to have to do all up and down my damn page. I'm going to be Sweet Mom ass. You hear me? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. She could have did that video without you being in it. So, yes, she definitely came for you. Yes, she came for me. She did. They just boosted her up. Now she's going to get smoked out. Listen, it's all good. Drag that heifer to the underworld. Listen, that's because Mr. Battle sent her. The whole family unhinged. Yes, she said you can drop whatever you want to and that she never said nothing about Kevin's baby. Well, I'm going to say it like this. As far as the Kevin baby situation, the young lady that she had gotten, and you know what? Let me just say this. I heard her blame that young lady for manipulating her. Did y'all hear that? She said she manipulated me into talking about people or baited me. I don't think she used the word manipulate. I'll have to go back and listen to it. It was either manipulate or baited. I think she may have said she baited me or tricked me or something. You see how she always blames shit on everybody else? This girl literally talked about all them content creators over there, talked about them, right? But then had the nerve to say she was tricked into doing it. You understand what I'm saying? She literally said she was tricked into doing it. She's such a fucking narcissist for real. Does not know how to take responsibility for the shit that she does. You know? She tricked me. No, girl, you felt a way about them people without her jumping in your inbox. You felt the way about Lupa. You felt the way about Ashley. You felt the way about Retta. You felt the way about Chatty Catty. You felt the way about Ashley Chats. You felt the way about all these people. right? You felt the way. She felt the way about Kevin. She felt the way, you know? But had the nerve to then try to say somebody tricked her into doing something. She allowed to blame it on them. Girl, take responsibility. You. Don't blame it on somebody else. You. They would always try to bait me by telling me that Kevin was saying something about me. And that's why I said, girl, you said something about Kevin because you had a whole problem with Kevin. She had a whole problem with Kevin. You know? A whole problem. Then she talking about Kevin Child behind the scenes with a stranger, somebody that she didn't know. But yet they say Brianna shouldn't be talking to strangers behind the scenes, but yet she talking behind the scenes to a stranger about Kevin's baby. Huh? Talking to a stranger about Kevin's baby. If somebody did that to her, she would be pissed. If she found out that another content creator was talking about her child behind the scenes to someone else, she would be livid. She's like, oh, forgive me, guys. I'm sorry. I was just going through something. Just forgive me, please. Like, just please overlook it and forgive me. Girl, no. Overlook my ass. Overlook my ass. Overlook my ass. You know? She said, I bet that's not the only person she talked to about Kevin, too. And you know, I heard her say it was probably set up by Amoira. She literally said it was probably set up by me. No, I didn't set it up, boo. I had no interest in setting it up. When I found out about it, I was like, what? Oh, my shit. And it was a long time, too. It was funny. It was so funny. If you know, you know. But it was so funny. But no, I had nothing to do with it. Nothing at all. Nothing, and nothing. That was above me. Let me just say it like that. That was above me, honey. I had nothing to do with that. I thought it was funny, though, that she talking about everybody else, mad, saying, can't nobody over here touch me. None of them, she called them all kind of names, child, all kind of names. I play them tapes every effing day. You hear me? All of them. I don't have all of them, though. I only have a few. I got about maybe 8 recordings. You hear me? She says she was venting. She says, right. She was venting like an MFer. Yes, she was. She was venting, talking about all of them. And you know her, and she said this, and then listen, and Lupin is garbage. Her content is garbage. And what she say about, girl, there's so much, honey. We just have to replay it, child. Repost it, replay it, honey, child. I ain't even break them down. I was asked to, and I was like, nah. Before, I was asked to before, break them down. Break them down, talk about it on your panel. I said, no. But I will now. Go over all of them, one by one. One by one, baby. You hear me? All of them. All of them. All of them. She said, yes, she was going in. She was. And she wrong. She wrong. She absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to get off. I love y'all. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button for your girl. Thumbs up this video. And I will talk to y'all mañana. I'm about to go take a shower and jump in the bed. Okay? At 5 o'clock in the morning. All right. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Good night or good morning. Have a good day for those that are up and ready to get it in. Have a prosperous day, y'all. Bye.